Bro, when you said it, you looked right over at him, and while you were looking at him, I was looking at you. Like, I see you, motherfucker. I wish like we had like mental telepathy to fucking send text to people. Like if I was just thinking to text to you, like it would just automatically happen versus like actually having to do it. So when he did that to you, like I want to hit like that shit to pop up, like the two eyes, like yo, I fucking see you, motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Nah, go off, bro.
I'm like I feel like I should go off, but I mean I'm also a drink and a half in, and these are powder drinks. These aren't like regular. These are. I mean, the closest thing to a date rape you can get.
Jesus Christ. And you just made me one.
I made you two.
He be date raping dudes.
I made you two. Ask Ghost over there. Look at him giggling like a little schoolgirl. Go ahead, give us that giggle, Ghost.
Strong ass drinks, Jesus.
I got an invite. I got to send it.
Oh, he got an invite. Where you going?
You saw the same text I saw.
It's a gang invite. I don't like.
What is it, Blackton?
Like,
oh my God, it's black.
Let's do it.
Black. That's what you're thinking about.
Wait,
sir.
is that? But how does that work? Because like I'm not black. Like, do I have to watch or do I get to join in?
According to you, your anatomy includes you.
It doesn't pointers. You gotta watch. You gotta watch, man.
No.
So you telling me if we was in a black orgy, like I would have to sit on the sideline and watch?
You would have to be the cuckold.
Like even if it was a white girl, I still have to sit on the side and
You
watch.
have to be the cuckold. Yeah.
Damn, son, like, that sucks.
You're the camera guy.
No, I don't want to be
or the director.
No.
Wait,
he's the cuck.
Wait, could you imagine?
He's a fluffer.
Could you? No. Whoa. Our dude Carlos would have been the fluffer. But could you imagine me as a director of a porno?
No.
I thought I could do that shit and be good at it.
Like I feel like I'd be stopping and critiquing people all the time.
I would too, but
hold up. Smack the ass like this. Yeah. No, man, you're supposed to hit it from the left. Hit it from the left, not from the right.
How do you like get hard like that if you like have a lot of people around you? Do you think there's a lot of people on set whenever you haven't?
No. From what I understand, they take pills.
Oh wow, Viagra.
Something like that. Like from what I understand, like like nobody cares. You think dudes is just like fucking popping out the pants hard like that in a fucking right? It's like, oh hey, look at me, I'm a bad bitch, and then next thing you know, she pulls dude's pants down, and he's fucking hard. Like how often does that happen in real life?
Shit.
You even touch me the right
exactly.
Yeah, bro. I get a hug and it's like,
don't fuck around and hug me the wrong way.
Chuck.
you over there like ready to serve your country.
Ready to serve.
I mean, it's selective though. It's only if I know it's going down.
Uncle Sam says my duty to please that booty.
If I know it's gonna go down, or there's at least a strong chance that it's gonna go down, yeah, like it don't take much. That bitch gonna be there.
Yeah. I'll be thinking about too many other things. Like, am I going to get caught? Like, what's going on here?
What do you mean? Am I going to get caught? What kind of shady shit are you in that you got to be all like, oh shit?
But that's what happens. Like when you be trying to have sex in like minute spots.
Oh, not in a bedroom, just
like in a random spot.
I know there's a hotel, right?
Okay.
But it's not like that. It's not like trying to meet up like that. It's just like, like when duty calls, it's like, all right,
when duty calls.
you just be somewhere and it's like, all right, I'm trying to get in something, and then it's like I want to do it, but
I mean, even if you don't get caught, what's the point? Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you know what the funny thing is if you get caught and they be like, oh, that's indecent exposure, you could be labeled as a sex offender.
I mean, not if you got tents. Like, I know I ain't got tents.
I ain't got tents.
But I'm saying, like,
regardless,
like
if they catch you, tents or no
they
tents,
catch you, whatever. The police can get you for whatever you want. Like, who knows what the fuck they want to throw at you? I mean, they plant crack on people all the time.
I don't think that's as big of a thing as it used to be.
As it used to be. So it was a thing. It still was a thing. It's just not as big of a thing as it used to be. That sounds like your dick after you nut. Like, it used to be a big thing.
But yeah,
I was trying to help it clean. I was ready to mop the floor today.
You was gonna go do some housework?
Yep. Some manual labor.
They're just gonna call you house cleaning ghost.
Yeah, house clean. Clean every
Housekeeping. I've never seen a male Haitian housekeeper.
She,
So like you be the
I'm
first.
sure they exist.
They
Like,
do exist.
I've never seen it either.
I've seen
Because
some women.
it's always a Haitian woman.
Yeah.
Like here, like she just like fresh off the boat. She
Yeah.
just got her visa.
Yeah.
And she like on the hotels in Miami, like cleaning and shit. I've never seen a male do it. The males is always driving taxis.
Or in the laundry room. man.
On the
Or in
laundry,
the laundry room, yeah.
Wait, did you drive Uber?
I did Uber. My
And
mom
you,
did.
And you did Uber.
Yeah.
So
She
like,
did housekeeping for over 20 years. She still does it. And she always like nags at me. She's like, "Did you leave a tip every hotel I go to?"
Do you?
Yeah. I try to.
What do you leave
I
as a
didn't know
tip?
you saw. That's not a Mississippi thing, bro. I promise you. Like nobody ever. Like the two things when I moved to Florida back in 2006, there was two things that caught me off guard besides the many different nationalities of black people. But yeah, it was a culture shock. Of black people, yeah, because I was going around calling Jamaicans, like, you know, they be like, I'm Jamaican. Like, they want you to make the distinction. But anyway, and now I can see it, like, obviously being here for as long as I've been here, I can see it. But the two things that really, like, people that tip their barbers, and people that tip, like, their hotel people, I was like,
Bro, you gotta tip your
gotta-
barber.
you
Your
gotta
tip,
tip your barber,
your tape is gonna come out like sideways.
Yeah.
No. Remember,
In
you
Mississippi,
talking to
we
a
don't
dude
do
with no
that.
hair.
we don't do that at all. Like,
Well,
everything is
wait,
included in the
wait,
price. Like, that's
let me
that's
ask a
just what
question.
it is.
What's the cost of a haircut in Mississippi?
I don't know. I haven't been. Bro,
So
I'm
last
bald.
time, I know, I get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you bald, so like it ain't much. But the last time you got a haircut in Mississippi, what was the price?
Okay,
of the
so
haircut?
the last time I got a haircut in Mississippi, the price was, I want to say, $12, and in Gainesville, it was also $12.
What year was this?
This was in 2006.
So, but
We was already at like 24 at that point in Miami.
no. At 2000,
Gainesville.
at 2006, we was only 19.
Yeah.
But I look, ever since I was a kid, you always tip.
Yeah,
The
see,
the
that
haircut
that
person.
just wasn't the culture. Like, my dad, like, you seriously, you know, your dad takes, or whoever takes you to your barber or whatever. There was no tip. Everything was included.
Wait, did your dad ever do like the slide, like the handoff handshake?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because he could have been slipping the tip that way and you not even notice. Like,
but-
just like you do the middleman for
but
the
you
bag
would,
of weed.
But you would teach that to your kids, like, just like you teach them to tip
But
at
you
a
can't
restaurant.
teach that type of swag. Like that handshake,
Yeah, man.
it's just something about it. Like if you could fucking slide, like you look like you just shaking hands and you slide money and dope at the
Especially when
same time.
they don't have to count it.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I do know how to do that.
You
but
pay them first.
No,
and
no,
you be
no,
all
no,
like,
no, no, no.
Slip it in your hand. Thanks, homeboy.
We talk about the exchange of money and dope at the same time.
Oh, like
like literally, like you got something in your hand, I got something in my hand. We slap hands and we each leave with something else.
Well, I can honestly say I've never
done that.
exchanged
I've never done that,
anything,
sir.
But I can
Drug-free
But
zone.
to ease money in the hands, I did learn
Not
that.
by choice.
But oddly enough, I didn't learn it from my dad. I learned it from my grandmother. She never would give anybody, like it was birthday, whatever. She would never give anybody money just like outright. She would just kind of shake it in your hand.
Yeah.
And
It's proper because you don't want people to know how much
Fuck
you get.
that. I know you're supposed to tip your barber.
Well, I didn't know that back then, and so that threw me off. And I was just because nobody did it. We never talked about it, like nothing. And then
Like, housekeeper-
when me and my cousin got here, we were like, "Wait, tip the barber?
Housekeeper,
The
I
fuck?
don't know about. Like if it was in my house, it'd be a little different.
Yeah.
In a hotel, like usually I just leave them the leftover liquor.
Yeah, nah, I
And
do
then-
that.
so-
And they'll take that shit too.
So when my aunt, like my mom came here like in the 70s and she did it as like a seamstress and stuff, but like she then worked and she got her mom in, she got her sister into the country by sponsoring them and shit. When my aunt came into the country, she actually worked as a maid on South Beach, and like she would bring home liquor. So we appreciate the liquor.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I remember when we went to Atlanta?
Yeah,
we sitting in Atlanta, and it was like the full bottles we would keep. So like I still got a bottle of Tito's that we bought in Atlanta.
Oh, you do?
Crib. Yeah, the big ass handle.
Oh,
you know,
you get that shit from the car.
no, it's at the house. Fool.
Oh,
Well,
we in the
bring it next time.
studio.
Shit.
Like if you want it, I'll bring it because I don't drink fucking Tito's. I told Ghost that shit.
I do.
Ghost talked about he got to go to a party, and he was like, "I got to bring some top shelf alcohol." I was like, "Well, take a bottle of Tito's." People think that shit's top shelf.
Hey, that shit's smooth enough.
It's not
to be,
top shelf, but it is smooth.
I don't.
it's
I
smooth
don't.
enough to
I
be
don't-
top shelf.
Listen, it's a lot of people that think Tito's is top shelf, but I was just like, like we was sitting there, we was digging through the bottles, like, all right, we gonna leave this one, we're not gonna leave this one. Oh, I'm taking this one, and we just ran through it like that. But
You remember when we was at Upgrade, Andre, and we had all that goddamn liquor and like, yeah, we left most of it, and they came in, they had like a wagon.
But the thing I noticed though, and I learned this at a young age because Andre used to deliver pizzas, was one he used to always talk about tip karma.
Yeah,
Because he was a pizza delivery driver. Like, he did that shit, like, just for fun. To make some extra money. So he was always like, tip karma. Remember? What was the name of Carvo?
Carvo.
That lived on fucking...
this
right?
dude. So you know,
He used to order once a week.
It's Miami, right? So like, there's like the Miami part, there's the South Beach part, and then there's a smaller part that not a lot of people know about, like Aventura. Aventura is all wealthy people. Most of them not American. They're either Jewish, Greek, Hispanic, Russian, like, but it's like it's low key wealthy people.
Okay.
Right? Like what's his name's house that we went to?
Oh yeah.
Like it's all low key wealthy like that, right? So this dude, so the pizzeria I used to work at was actually ran by like this old Ukrainian dude and his homeboy. Like they had been friends forever, and you knew he was like an ex-con because he had his prison number tatted on his hand. yeah, like some real shit.
Ex-cons make the best pizza.
But their shit was so, like, the food was so fire, bro.
Yeah.
And when I say it's fire, it's like we did not have a delivery range. Like, wherever you were, if you ordered the food, they would just be all like, all right, we're going to wax you X amount for a delivery, and people would pay it. So I'm going from North Miami to, like, South Beach, like that you see in the music videos.
Yeah.
I'm going up to the edge of Broward. I'm going out towards like Miami International. Like if you was paying the delivery fee, yo, like they would send it out there, and people would order it because the food was that good. There was this dude in Aventura who always ordered the exact same pizza a little bit before we closed all the goddamn time. And when I tell you, like, it was dope because, like, all their customers were, like, affluent people who was like, nah, this is good food. I'm going to tip the driver, like, a decent amount of money. So I'm talking, like, I would work from 6 to, like, actually, like, from, like, 8 to 3. And I would come out with, like, 200 and change in tips. Not even counting what they were going to pay me for being on like, hourly type stuff. Straight cash. And... I would get great tips. It was a great job to the point where I gave up one of my days to one of my homeboys who needed work. And I was all like, dude, I already got a main job. I'm working here like 3 days a week. I could go down to 2 and still make money. Like this was money I spent. This was like, you know how we tell stories about like, yo, I'd walk through Sawgrass. I'm like, I'm not looking as fly and go buy a whole new outfit. These were the times, right? So I was making real good money. And then this one dude, right before we closed, he would always order a fucking pizza.
Yeah.
And then, like, I would have to take it to him all the way in Aventura. And then he would always pay with exact fucking change. I would never go into the building. He would literally come downstairs, meet me at the door.
Yep.
And then he would pay with exact fucking change every single time.
No tip?
No tip. The only customer. I had call girls. I delivered to strip clubs. I delivered to $1 million houses. I got tips all the day. This one dude, not ever in the year that I worked there did he ever leave a single fucking tip.
Yeah.
To the point where it was so bad that the owner would be all like, "Here, here's $5 for going to Carver." Because it was that bad. It was a dope job. Like, of all my jobs, I think that was my favorite because like it was just so chill.
Yo, like it was so chill that like I could go on deliveries with him.
Yeah.
So like if I knew, like, I call him one day, right, and I'd be off work and I'd be like, "Yo, where you at?" "Oh, I'm delivering pizzas." "All right, cool." So we show up and be sitting there at the pizza shop with him, and we just be like bullshitting, maybe playing cards or some shit like that. And it's like, "Oh, you got a delivery." So we hop in the car. I got the pizza in my fucking lap, and we fucking ride out to the delivery spot. So like at that point, that's where he was always like tip karma. So it's always like, always pay it forward so you can get it back.
Yep.
I mean, we never been cheap people. Like every time we go to the bar, it's usually 30%. Like I think we rarely tip 20%. We give you 20%.
It's because your service was shit.
And even though your service was shit, you're still getting 20%.
Yeah.
But I remember one day Andre was telling me a story. He delivered a pizza to a dude. Dude pulled up, opened the door, fucking some short ass boxes with his dick almost hanging out. Yeah. Asked him if he wanted to come in for a slice.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, no.
You imagine that shit? Like you order a pizza, dude open the door, you like, "Yo, you want to come in for a slice?"
Nah, huh, man?
Did you come in for a slice?
No.
No. That was the start. That was like one of the behind the scenes of that big sausage pizza, that old porno that they used to have.
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
That never happened to me though.
I've
My
never
time,
seen that.
like
Y'all
I've
ever seen that?
Never gotten that.
You ever
you
seen?
Just come in.
I've seen that skit before, but I don't know if that's what it's
you ever watched a
called.
porno called Big Sausage Pizza?
Nah, I don't like the whole sketch and like porno. Just
No,
keep it simple.
it's a funny thing to watch.
So
though.
dude's holding a pizza box, but the shit kind of sideways, and it's got a hole cut in it. And when he opens the fucking pizza box, his dick's in it.
And then the lady goes like, "I didn't order this pizza with sausage."
Oh my God, Jesus Lord!
So with that, right? Let me
Yes.
try this out. I've been drinking. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we want to introduce to you the Two Damn Crew Podcast, episode 25 of season 2021, right? So we've actually hit a milestone today. This is episode 25, and last season we had 25 episodes. Granted, there were 2 hidden episodes that were, dug up from the vaults, but this is episode 2025, and it is only August. So, with that, I want... Wow, my man, I didn't expect you to pull that shit up. Jesus Christ, turn it off.
That threw everybody off.
I like to be in my own surroundings.
Yes.
My free
No,
thoughts.
that just throws me off because when I was in the bathroom like shaving when Andre came to the crib and he was like, "I jack off on the couch," and I'm like, "Oh my God, don't tell me that."
I don't actually.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, episode 25. It's your boy Powder here. I'm here with the Lemon Pepper Boys. I got Ghost. Say what's up.
What's up?
Andre.
Yo.
Ergoff.
What up?
And a missing contestant. Somebody forgot that the podcast was actually today, right? I don't know if we gonna put that out there on blast, but hey, fuck it, let's put it on blast. Like we got Honeybee.
No, we gonna roast her next week.
Now we got we'll listen. She need to know that she was missing today. So Honeybee is missing today. Granted, she got some things going on where she is moving into her own place. So you know what? Like I feel like we have more lady listeners than male listeners. But if we did have male listeners, the single girl is ready to mingle. Right? She got her own place. She ready to go.
That's the best though. Like,
but we need our macaroni and cheese.
I
So
need my mac and
listen,
cheese, man.
ain't none of y'all get no play till we get our eats.
Jeez, I need my
We
mac
speak
and
with our
cheese.
stomachs first.
Golden.
How are y'all boys doing today? Because I'm doing really well,
Lit.
actually.
Lit.
it's good. It's
Drink
good.
number 2.
I'm continuing over from last week. I'm going to be abundantly positive.
Oh, again?
Yes.
That didn't go so well last week.
Why not?
Hey, listen, the man wants to bring positive vibes today.
You guys look blessed. Everybody looks
listen,
good.
I want to say I've been great the past couple weeks.
Yeah,
so like
you look refreshed.
Refreshed.
You got that glow.
Like a weight off your shoulder.
Oh, what is that? Would that weight would that weight contain some seminal fluid? Is that the weight that's off your shoulders?
Is that why I was late last week?
No, you fell asleep last week.
I did fall asleep last week. So before we kick off this episode, like I want to give a shout out to a couple people, right? And I'm gonna do
Am I
that.
one of them?
No.
Am I one of them?
You definitely are not one of them, and I'll tell you why.
I think I know what you're getting to.
Oh.
So no. All right. So before we kick off today's festivities, let me get real, right? Doing this podcast ain't easy, right? You think it's just like, hey, we just sit down and record some bullshit and we post it, but it's a lot of editing that goes into it. There's a lot of time and effort. You know, like we've been sitting here for over an hour before we start to record. We're recording. You know, Ghost looks like he's trying to keep his composure because he's lit. You know, 2 margaritas in. Basically, he's limited before he says his ass start hurting. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, it takes a lot from us to do the podcast, and there's actually no benefit for us, right? Mm-hmm. But we do have some support from some key players, right? So I want to shout out everybody who listens, right? I know we got a French Connect, whoever he is, or she, cool. You know, they never hit us up. So I don't know who it is, but thank you. They always listen. Mm-hmm. Anybody who tunes into the podcast, if you're up to date, if you're listening, we appreciate you. Like, we don't get a shit ton of streams. So we're not sitting there like on 2,000 streams where you don't matter. We sit on 25 to 30 streams. Yep. So, like, if you're streaming the podcast, we got love for you. Mm-hmm. If you're not streaming the podcast, you can't hear me because you're not streaming it, but fuck you. I also want to shout out my man Nasty Nate. He gave us some keychains. He had a man do some keychains. I know Nasty Nate be listening. He know who he is, right? I appreciate the love, and I also want to shout out all the Patreon users, because they give us that extra bread. So, like, the podcast right now, you know, like, we're not really making any money, but their contributions is helping. So we trying to give you as much Patreon content as we can. I sent y'all extra discount codes. I'll continue sending you extra discount codes. I promise to give you as much exclusive content as I can to try to make that $5 a month worth more to you than it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you spend $50, you use a 20% off coupon, you save $10, it makes up. But they got to buy merch. And that's why I want to shout out my aunt, too. Because my aunt ain't got no damn job, right? She just sit at home all day and she go to doctor's appointments or whatever and do whatever she got to do. When I released the new shirt the other day, she went on the website and bought 2 shirts.
Nice.
Right?
Oh, nice.
Then she bitched at me that the beach towel cost too much. It's like, I don't make the prices. Like, I just post this shit on the website. But considering my aunt ain't got no job and she out there buying merch, you know, like, we got to appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all a little love and support. Like, I granted some of them is family, some of them is close friends, but we don't want to take that shit for granted. So I definitely want to shout out, if you ever listen to the podcast, if you ever been here for a podcast, if you ever paid for a podcast, if you ever bought any merch, followed, whatever you done to this podcast, whether good or bad, we appreciate it. I mean, you need love, but you also need hate. And whatever it is, I just want to give a shout out to that. So I know y'all boys probably feel the same way.
Yes.
Again, ain't nobody getting paid right now.
That's fine, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
Anyway, what we got to talk about today?
We gotta get to these laws, man. What are we on? Law number 5?
Oh shit, we are on law number.
Was it 5?
Yeah, I think it's 5.
Is it 5 or 6?
I think it's 5.
Let's see. So we reading the laws out of the laws of the game from Pimpology, 48 Laws of the Game by Pimp and Ken, right? So every week we read a new law. We're giving y'all a little scoop, what we think. Maybe you can get your game right. Did we do Pray on the Week?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did Pray on the Week. So today's law number 6.
Wow. We're moving along.
Right? So law number 6 of basically the game. And the game could be with women. The game could be about your pocket. The game could be a game of life. Is when pimping ends, friendship begin. When pimping begins, friendship ends. What's y'all take? Accurate, not accurate?
Very accurate, because I feel a true friendship is about taking people's feelings into consideration. And I think when you're pimping, it's business. It's not about how you feel or what you want to do, and I mean that could be business in general. Like I've been in positions of leadership when I was managers of various, places, and I would tell them, look, we can cultivate a friendship, but don't make me choose between being your boss and your friend, because the boss is going to win every time because I need to make money. So I think in the same breath, like if you can create the boundaries and exist around those boundaries, that's good. But a lot of people look for certain things from you when they're friends that they wouldn't look from you if they weren't friends.
Yeah.
So when you're pimping somebody, friendship is done. I can't take that into consideration when I'm trying to get these ends.
Yeah.
Because we got an end goal and we got to reach that end goal. And you hear it all the time. It's nothing personal, just business.
I agree. So I take the word pimping out of it, and I say when business begins, friendship ends. And the thing about it is that you can't be mixed up in feelings in business. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you get a homeboy that wants to, hey, hook me up, this and that. And it's like, that's not how business works.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, every time you hook somebody up, it's usually at a loss to yourself.
Yeah.
And maybe that's okay if the favor's like repaid. But if the favor can't be repaid, then you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always got that boy that'd be like, yo, like, I got the hookup. Like, let me come over here.
Yeah.
But then there come to a point where, like, yo, you taking this shit for granted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been, I work in retail. So I get to the point where I hook a customer up once. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe a situation counts to take care of the customer. Hey, I got you today. I understand the inconvenience or whatever. Then they come looking for you every other time. Like,
yeah.
Hey, man, you think you could hook me up this time like last time? Like, no, motherfucker, I cannot.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a business. And pimping is a business, right? Mm-hmm. You don't pimp for fame. You don't pimp for clout in the game. Like, you pimp literally to make ends.
I think that's a big thing. Like, as you all know, and he's been a guest several times, Da Vinci is my business partner. Well, outside of our business venture, we are really good friends.
Yeah.
And that kind of concerned me because I have tried to do business venture with friends and family before, and it didn't work out.
It's tough.
We're somehow able to compartmentalize very well, but we both go into every day knowing that when we get on this video conference or whatever it is, or we meet up or whatever it is, it's business. Yeah. And we can't take. And so I've done a really good job because I'm very emotional and I've never been good at compartmentalizing, but for somehow he kind of brings out the best in me and able to compartmentalize what's business and what's, because in the beginning, I'm not going to lie, my temper would get a little bit, and I'm like, but then, now it's just, but it wasn't a struggle as it was with others. So I understand the difficulty because there was times that I had tried to go, like I said, go into business with friends and it just doesn't work because
I think
people can't separate.
There's a degree of separation. Like me and Ghost work together, but like we share the same like goals, aspirations, and basically vision. So it's very easy to sit there and be on the same page and like, this is what I expect, blah blah blah, this da da da, and then like things just kind of like line up in a row. Versus, but again, working together with somebody I think is a little different than like when somebody comes up to you as a business and be like, I'm a friend. Like if I was a bartender and y'all run up on the bar like, yo, hook us up with free drinks, I would tell y'all motherfuckers no. Like
Right.
Like like I know bars have promo tabs, and they get a certain amount of money each night. So like certain bartenders they know who's gonna tip and who's not. So sometimes they hook you up. So a lot of times when you get a fucking free shot, it's usually not free. It's usually on their promo tab because they give away so much free alcohol in a week to entice you to come back or to do something like that. But like
it's worked into the cost.
I wouldn't like. I don't know where I've worked where I'd be like too much into like just giving shit away.
You can't give shit away.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So like that's why I agree with the rule that when pimping ends, friendship. When pimping begins, friendship ends.
It's kind of like a lesson my mom taught me. But it was just worded differently. She was like, son, if you're really good at something, never do it for free.
Yeah, but I mean, even in this case, even if this case is you as a pimp, right? And you got a basically a girl in the corner and your homie ran up on you, yo, let me get my dick sucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, everybody else paid $40.
I'll be like, nigga, you got the money?
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else paid $40. Like, you think you gonna get out for less than $40?
Yeah,
like,
not at all.
Like we don't hook people. Like that's not how you keep people in business. Like to me, it's the opposite. Like when I know somebody working somewhere, like I'll go over there to support their business.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like, if I knew a chick, like I don't have chick friends, but if I did, right, and she was a bartender somewhere, I'd go to the bar, we'd open up a big tab,
right,
spend the money, and then we would tip her well. You know what I'm saying? Like we would never take a friend for granted. At least I know in my squad, and my squad is pretty small. But
like I go to your business all the time. I could go to the one much closer, but I know that helps you out. So I go like I'll put off like I need this thing, but I don't feel like going all the way over where you were. Yeah, I wait till I'm gonna be in that area, and then I'll go pick stuff up.
But even so, in Andre's case though, like Andre asked me, yo, like I need help with this, and that. Like he never insinuates the point of a discount. Like he asks for advice. What should I get? This and that. Never insinuates for a discount. So it's like, okay, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then again, that's business aspect people.
Yeah.
But you got that one friend. Everybody got that one friend.
Everybody.
That's gonna try to push it.
That they show up and expect something for free.
I can't get a discount, homie? Damn.
Yo, what's up? What's up with the friends and family? Yeah. Like, bitch, you ain't my friend or my family. Boy, you asking me that
right,
shit?
You a leech.
Exactly. Like, yo, like you think, like a lot of people laugh at pimps. Like, I know we talk about this pimp book and shit, but people laugh at pimps like that shit is an easy job. Like, yo, you just walk around the fur coat and the chinchilla, fucking getting paid. Work, you got to keep all your chicks in line. You got to make sure they all get paid. You got to make sure that all they dental records is right. All they fucking
make sure
health
other
records
pimps don't
is right.
move in on them.
You got to make sure that they Plan B pills is on point. Like you got a lot of, like, to me, it's a lot of management in the pimp game.
Do you think there's really a lot of pimps out there now, or is it just like escort services? Like,
but is that not a pimp?
No, but it's like a group of people. So I feel like
I gotta ask you a question.
It's different than like back in the 70s.
What do you think the pimp offered the female? Or like let me take that back.
Security.
No. I sound very chauvinistic. What did the pimp offer the employee? Because
sex worker.
It could be a madam now. Madam could have a bunch of little like like dudes out there, like gigolos, and then what they call them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo.
Well, no, there's some madams that have women.
But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is how women got the term prostitute, but men got the term gigolo.
Honestly, I feel they're the
both
same.
the
They're the
same
same thing
by the technical definition.
But we treat them as different because
Do you okay?
Because men don't care about having
no. So no. So tell me this, right? Like be real. When you think the term, if I say, yo, she's a prostitute, do you assume there's some type of pimp or backing behind her?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But now when I use the term gigolo, do you assume some backing behind them, or do you think it's like
It's a random dude.
No. Independently owned and operated, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You're right.
So prostitute is like your mainstream Target, Publix, Winn-Dixie, and gigolo means bodega. Like, yo, you want that bodega dick? I got you. No tax if you pay cash.
But to answer your questions, like I've watched a shit ton of documentaries. I pretty much watch almost everything on Netflix. And I've seen a shit ton of like human trafficking and sex work documentaries. And they're like, even the ones who are not like trafficked, they still have like pimps. And like it goes all the way from like the dude who's driving the old ass car like in Hustle and Flow to like, if you didn't know better, you'd swear this guy was like from Silicon Valley.
The Crown Vic?
But isn't trafficking like an organization? Like it's like a group of people.
No, because what they also do is they'll do like tours, so they'll fly between major cities with the girls and like pimping them out in different areas.
Yeah, I'm not with the trafficking.
That's the crazy part. You would think you would see that more often.
I don't down a pimp if the hoe is voluntary.
Yeah,
but I'm not down with trafficking.
I'm down. I don't like the idea of a pimp because it is you're taking money for none of the work. But then again, I'm a hoe, right? Like my job, right, pays me not fairly, I think, for the time I put in.
Yeah.
Right? And they're making way more collectively with all of my fellow hoes than they're paying to me.
Mm-hmm. That's life.
Right?
The 1% of the pimps and all the world's the hoes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. But yeah, like that's just the situation. So like I could never be okay with the idea of a pimp. Because theoretically, without the threat of violence either from the customer or from other pimps, a prostitute doesn't need a pimp.
I mean, I'm not okay. Okay, so, and this is a lot. Like, I'm not okay with the idea of a pimp just because, at least from what, and I don't know, I don't have any firsthand experience, and I'm not going to judge anybody, but from what I know, I feel like the pimps treat their hoes, and I put that in quotes, kind of with a strong hand and not very fairly, and like kind of break them down mentally and do all these other things to quote unquote keep them in line. So let me just go on record saying I'm not like saying I'm okay with a pimp per se, but what I'm saying is like if there's this dynamic to where it is voluntary and the woman is being treated correctly and she just realizes that, hey, I need somebody to manage me because I'm not good with whatever it is. If it's the finances, if it's the logistics of it, whatever it is. And she's like, you know what, will you be my manager? It's just like a woman hiring somebody to be the manager of their OnlyFans page. Mm-hmm. They might not know what content to put out. They might not know, and they might hire a manager.
So that's
or something.
Like a personal advisor.
Yeah, personal advisor.
Yeah, that's an assistant / personal.
But they're still taking 10 or 20%, and they're still technically
the
a
relationship
pimp.
is different there because then the sex worker is the leadership in that point.
But I'm
and then
not necessarily
the assistant is the employee because they're handling the logistics.
But wouldn't that be like Jafar from Aladdin?
Explain.
The personal advisor. He was the personal vizier to the Sultan. Remember? And he was like, "You shall do this," and he was like, "Fucking brainwashing the fuck out of him,
bro.
Like you will show your pussy for $10.99 a month."
Do you think pimps exist in the
Modern age? Yeah.
Or is it more like behind the scenes? Where it's
No,
like
no,
a
no,
big
no.
wig,
I don't think they
like
fla-
a Jeff S thing, whatever.
like I don't think
Well,
I don't think they.
Jeffrey Epstein was something completely.
Yeah,
different.
that's a whole animal.
That's
That's
a
a whole
complete-
animal?
a whole
completely
different animal. Boy.
I'll be honest. I don't know what Jeffrey Epstein did.
Oh shit,
Jeffrey Epstein was essentially.
a piece of shit.
You know what? I
start.
guess you're not wrong.
Yeah, man. Essentially.
I guess you're not wrong. He was essentially a pimp. He was this really wealthy guy, but no one knew how he made money. They just knew he had a ton of money.
Yeah.
And he also had a private island in the Bahamas, which he.
Was that the guy that did the Girls Gone Wild videos?
No,
No.
he don't know. Jeffrey
No,
Epstein
no,
is the guy
these were
with the
underage.
island full of underage women.
I thought that was the guy from
No,
Girls Gone
no.
Wild
That
videos.
all the powerful people.
catered
and
to
I
the
mean
elite.
All the
Presidents and
powerful
all.
people.
Presidents
would go
and
to,
all.
like they would go party on his island, and like the locals knew, like, yo, this island is full of like really young looking girls.
They were young looking, or they were
No, they were young.
They were young.
The ones who came forward were young when they were there. But
Very much underage.
like Cosby young, or like
No. Very much underage.
Underage.
Magic School Bus young.
or
I would say between 12 and
No,
17.
There's Magic School Bus young, and there's Doug Funny young. Like which one are we?
They were
talking
Doug
about?
Funny young.
Doug Funny,
Patty
yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, Patty.
They were. There was a bunch of Patty
Patty
Mayonnaise
yeah,
running
Patty
all over this
Mayonnaise.
island. And Bill Gates was there. Trump was there.
Bill
Yeah.
Gates.
Bill
Yeah.
Gates was
Mom-
there. Trump
Yep.
was there. Bill Clinton was there.
Wait.
All kinds of people were there.
Big Willie was there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Big.
Well-
I don't know if Big Willie was there.
That's what they call Bill Clinton.
Oh yeah,
Big Willie.
Bill Clinton.
Big
Yeah.
Willie, yeah.
Big Willie.
There's a lot of documentaries about it. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
I'm gonna have to look up on that.
Yeah, man.
Like, but I think pimps exist still. I just don't think they like.
I don't think it's the
They don't
chinchilla
dress.
coat
Yeah.
with the Crown Vic anymore.
It's not-
Listen.
With the suede.
Have you
seats.
seen the movie The Mac? First and foremost, I had it.
No.
I had it on DVD, and I promise you, I shared it with everybody I could because that was an awesome movie. I don't think they exist like that, but when I think of pimp, that is what I think of. Like,
The closest thing I can think to a pimp is my man Baby Powder from How High when Mark Epps played the pimp, or like I always think of a dude in a fucking fur coat.
have you seen Martin? The episode of Martin where they was at the Players Ball
No.
and Romy Rome.
No.
Y'all don't remember the character on Martin?
No.
No.
He
I
was a
remember
player.
the character.
He was a pimp.
Yeah, I remember the character.
Jerome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Jerome.
He was at the Players Ball.
Jerome in the
That
house.
was hilarious. But yeah,
Roman.
Yeah, like
that's-
I remember the Chappelle skit when he did the Players Ball.
Yeah.
When he was like who the
I
player
don't
of the
think-
year?
I don't think
Silky
pimps look like that
Johnson.
anymore.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like they not in
that's
suits.
back when they took pride in their appearance.
Yeah, but
Took
But-
pride in their work.
yeah, but people weren't out there exploiting pimps in the 70s.
Right.
Right? Nowadays, if you say you a pimp,
They look at you
Yeah.
a certain type of light.
Back then,
you
pimp-
automatically get hit with the human trafficking.
Yeah.
but
label.
is it human trafficking? No, like come on.
That's what they call.
like
so
if,
the
if you
people-
need management, I mean pimp. What was the acronym for pimp? It was power in motivating people.
Oh, there's an actual acronym for it?
Positive is my prerogative.
Where you got this from?
I don't know, man.
Google?
Maybe.
I don't know. He just spit this
Bro,
shit out
I
like he done did tons of research.
But they're acronyms for pimp, and it's like it's so many different things. Like I think I could be a pimp. I always go back to the episode of South Park when Butters was a pimp.
yeah.
When Butters was having that he was like, you could pay $5 for a kiss or $3 for half and half.
I'm too sensitive.
Right?
I couldn't be a pimp.
Like I could, because if people know me, they know I can get emotionless real fast.
But as a pimp, do you touch the product?
What?
You never do your own product.
That might be a top.
No,
that
no.
might be a chapter. Do
No,
you touch
no.
your own product?
Some,
no.
I
Come on,
think
come on.
back in the day they used to.
You gotta test out the product
Yeah,
before
they
you give
make
it out.
sure that-
No. If you know anything about drug dealing, you know you never get high on your own supply.
That's different. That's different than making sure. That's different than
What's the
making
difference
sure.
between a drug dealer and a pimp?
No. That's
out here
different.
dealing in
now,
pussy,
I've seen a
weed.
lot of 70s pimp movies. And they be sampling the goods to make sure it's still good.
No.
I don't know now.
Sampling the good and then using your own supply are two different things.
No. I will not agree to that. Like, you do not get high on your own supply.
That is
because
different.
You know what happened? It's called supply and demand and cost of goods. Like, if you know the goods only cost you $20 and you sitting there taking them for free, you taking $20 at a time. You eating from yourself. That is a negative equity investment.
The hours you spend with you is an hour you be making money.
No.
Listen,
That's a service. It's not a good. So you're not actually getting a loss.
No, you are because
You're
you wearing
time.
that shit out.
The hour she spends with you is the hour she could be on the street making money.
Exactly.
How about she on break? She can't be on break.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a work.
This look like the fucking
there's a shift order in that.
How many How many hoes you know if they're getting fucking health care and dental benefits and shit like that?
Let's break this down because
there's no mandatory break.
let's break this down
hours.
from a purely business perspective because obviously I'm very intrigued.
I'm just
so
saying.
listen, there's difference between when you have a tangible good and you have a theoretical service. You're not going to. You can't say that hour I'm with this chick is an hour she could, because she's not going to be available 24 hours a day anyway.
But
Hold on.
okay.
And you have to maintain, you have to make sure, just like with anything, you have to make sure, just like if you got a good or a service, the FDA, or just say you're selling food, the FDA is going to want you to test every so often for this. And you're going to say, oh man, I'm not going to test my ground beef to make sure there's no worms in it because I could be losing. I can't sell this. I got to test it. No, you have to test. That's part of like losses built in. So I really like, from what all I seen from all the little 70s pimp videos movies that I watch, and it was a lot. Most of the time, the pimp is intimate with some of his subject. He'll have a bottom bitch.
Okay.
The one he prefers.
Okay. Listen, being intimate with the bottom bitch and being intimate with all the other bitches is completely different.
Oh, now here we go.
No. I'm
The
saying,
bottom
but the
bitch
bottom
is
bitch is the
your
bottom
assistant
bitch.
manager.
But
Like,
that just means
that's like
she's
fucking
the bottom, but that
fucking
don't
your
mean
employee.
that don't mean he hadn't sampled from all the others.
No.
If you watch the Mac, if you watch the Mac, he went through all of them.
I mean, like that kind of makes sense. Like, how the hell are you gonna be selling like I'm using this as a complete
Theoretical.
theoretical.
Yeah, we're not
situation.
misogynists over
Right.
here.
But how you go?
Well,
how
if you
you
gotta say you're not misogynist.
No.
I
Listen,
got a
no.
question, like-
I'm just saying. How you gonna sell some pussy without knowing what it's like?
Exactly.
Like, how can I tell you her pussy feel like velvet if I don't know it feel like velvet?
Wine? Just you're not
listen,
a sommelier walking
all
around
right,
like
no.
this is the finest.
All right. So time out.
What he gonna come back? He gonna come back and say, "Yo, that pussy was trash."
And I'm not gonna pay.
No.
And now
You
we
gotta
gotta
whoop his ass and you won't take his money. That's the whole
Relax.
thing about being a pimp.
I need you to
they don't
relax.
do that. They
Relax
don't do
for a
that.
minute. Now I'm gonna put this in terms that he can understand, because he don't understand the terms of
He
pussy,
ain't
right?
understanding. He ain't understanding.
Now, right now, I hope you can understand this.
Okay.
Now, if you go to a bar and you ask the bartender, right? Nice little thing behind the bar.
Nice little thing.
And you ask her, what's good? And she says, I love this drink. What are you going to do?
Buy that drink.
I'm gonna get that drink.
Okay,
and if it's
no. And
okay.
if it's, again, if she recommended something to you, you buy it in hopes of what?
that it's good.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And if it's good, then you'll be like, you know
Gonna tip
what's
great.
up.
Exactly.
Right. All of a sudden, she's certified.
You have no problem taking any more suggestions.
Exactly.
From her.
If she could tell you to go beat your dick with a barbed wire, you probably go do it afterwards. Because it sounded like a good idea at that point.
So maybe I just lack experience in the pimp and hoe,
But what I'm saying,
area.
Obviously, you haven't watched enough.
But like,
Black
I got, like,
exploitation film.
it's a difference, right? Like if I go to a bartender and I'll be all like, "Yo, let me get this drink," and her drink is trash. I'm gonna go find another bartender.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't think like.
But
if-
that's what I'm saying.
No,
so
there's a
so you
pimp
think
on
a pimp trying to build a good stable of hoes, you don't think he gonna try it out?
I don't know if it's
and he'd be
organized
like,
like
but he'd
that.
be,
Yes,
it's just
sir.
like, bro,
Absolutely.
they do. It's called casting couch.
Jesus Christ! How do you not see this,
Yeah,
Andre?
I mean, like literally, like do try it out and be like, come back to me when you do a couple like squats or something.
What say
Right?
ye, Ghost?
Like he over there to sleep.
Right. I'm trying to get him in it because
the
he
way-
is tipsy. 3 sheets.
Would you guys ever pay for sex? Because the way I look
I've
at
never
it is,
done it. I
with,
probably-
with so much things going on social media nowadays, women are pretty much putting themselves out there. They pretty much tell you, come get it.
But for
Well, would you pay for it?
for a price?
Technically, we've all paid for it. If you want to be,
Oh no. Okay, no. Since this is a guy podcast today, because some people don't want to show up.
shade,
Petty
shade.
is that petty?
That umbrella big.
We love you. We love you, B. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, speak for yourself.
Would you pay for sex? And how much would you?
We
No,
all
no, no,
have
no, no,
already.
no, no,
What the
no,
fuck
no,
you mean?
no, chill, because we got to separate the investment versus the payment.
Okay.
All right. So an investment everybody pays for sex at some point,
Right?
right?
Yeah, I was just being super
Right?
technical.
Yeah. So the investment is you wine her, you dine her, you take her out to dinner, you make an investment because maybe you're thinking more long term.
Yep.
Versus the payment, like, hey, we're gonna do what we're gonna do, and then I'm gonna disappear without saying goodbye. Typical ghost, right?
Wow.
No. Listen, my man literally. No, ain't no shade. My man literally, he plots his way to leave functions without saying goodbye.
Yeah, man.
Right. He waits till like a little uproar starts to happen, and the next thing you know, he's gone. You text him like, "Where you at?" I'm home.
Jeez, man. Irish goodbye much?
Bro, I don't like saying goodbye, man.
No,
That's
he
weird.
when he ready to go, he ready to go.
I'm ready
Like
to
I'm
go,
gone.
man. I
That's-
just don't know how to say goodbye.
Nah, he just like fuck it, I'm gone. So like that's what I think the difference between like the investment versus the pay. So like, would you pay for pussy or this is aspect because we're all dudes right now. Granted, I don't think many chicks is out there paying for dick because most of them can get it for free.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
There
you
was
got
a
those
market for
clear-
that. I'd
Hey.
be out here slanging it.
Me too.
Yeah, like listen,
And
literally,
enjoy
if I could get paid for slinging dick, like I'd quit my job. And believe me, I probably got more dick than the average, but I still can't seem to get paid for it. Like I would love to find that one spot where it's like, yo, like listen, wake up, be cute, fuck me, and get paid. Like
That's the life.
who
Oh,
who
it's
the
out
fuck?
there. You just
sugar-
gotta outsource.
But
you gotta
who the
find
fuck?
somebody.
Yeah, outsource to what?
To a
Russia?
pimp. You gotta find your
Hey,
pimp.
if Russia sends their women to us, should we send
No
our
one
men?
wants American men as like male order husbands.
You
Nobody
like-
wants that.
wait.
Who the fuck wants that?
You like American dick? I give it to you for the price. Good price, good price. American dick. Look, look at American
Ain't
dick.
no lonely woman in a third world country wants to order an American man to their third world country.
Oh, they want to come here.
I think they put up with the American dick to come here.
Yo,
I don't think, like-
it's plenty of dudes who get mail order brides
Yeah.
to America.
No. I know that.
So
What I'm
don't-
saying
don't
is
put-
the opposite is not a thing.
So
They
so
can't
like,
afford
like,
it.
like you could come
Like,
to the
how you expect
wait.
somebody from a third world country to be able to
So
afford?
so you could come to the dick, but
American
the dick can't
money.
come to you.
And the dick never goes to them.
It's like it's not like a yo-yo. Like it can't go down and back up.
No, because
I-
listen,
Alright.
listen.
Adamant.
Let's think about this though. You're in a third world country. Let's honestly, and not trying to sound like nationalist or anything. How much can
No,
they really
no.
offer you?
Before I answer this question, I want to ask this,
The vintage.
right? No, I want to ask this question.
This nigga said that.
The vintage.
When do you know you really got a chick?
Ah, that's deep.
What you mean when you really got a chick?
Like you got one that you like.
No. Like when you know you got her.
Or when
Got
I
her
got her.
interested?
When you lay that dick down, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Right? when you know you went in the bedroom or the back of the truck or whatever the hell it is you do, and you know you lay that dick down on point,
Whatever it is you do.
you know you got it at that point, right? Like you just like a chick. Like a chick could give you some bomb ass pussy and your ass is fucking in love, whether you know it or not. All right? You like, I gotta go see it again. Like when I'm gonna see you, blah blah blah. You know, like the game is a game. So when do you know? Like at certain points, you give a chick that good game, or you got it, right? And you know the opposite when she give you that good. You like, you fucking drooling at the mouth and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens?
What you mean? Where you going with it? Like what you
I
mean?
don't-
Like where you know you got it? It's when it's 2 points. It's 2 points. Cause one of them, you know you got her, but it's also the red flag of getting the hell out. And the first one is where when you're done, all she do is just lay there and just rub your chest. Right?
All right. So no. Let me ask that. So you lay it down, right? Everything's gravy. She laying on your chest and she rubbing your chest. What is it a sign for you? To get the fuck out?
No, the sign of getting the fuck out is after a few different times. And then like when she start cracking jokes of like, oh, I can't wait to do this the rest of my life, or oh, wouldn't it be crazy if I got pregnant? That's like I got her, but I got to go.
Whoa.
I got to go.
Has that ever happened to you? Wow, my man, like I'm gonna give you some
No.
I'm gonna give you some advice. It's called Trojan condoms.
Trojan mind.
Like Lord knows nobody wants to support the plan B unless it literally is a plan B. But fuck, man.
Like,
Jesus.
It was like I knew I had it and I was like, nope.
That's the sad part, right? When you know you lay that dick down on point and you know like that pussy is mine, but then it's like it gets to the point like, holy shit, like do I want these problems?
So I'm extremely hesitant in saying mine, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it anyway because I know how Powder. He's probably gonna try to like
psychoanalyze it.
Yeah.
Why it gotta be me?
Because we know you.
Oh, I'm drunk though.
But exactly, which is why I feel like you go. But like
Even worse
for me, like I don't know if it's for everybody, but I don't even have to have sex to know that I got a girl.
Huh?
Nah, like
Bro,
like-
if you can get in their mind, which is what a lot of good pimps do.
I mean that,
But once you lay it down, you know you have them like.
Yeah,
No,
God.
but no.
That
That first sexual encounter leads
It leads up to everything.
It lays the groundwork for
groundwork for
everything.
everything.
Like
Here's the
literally,
thing. Here's
if
the problem
if your
with
dick
most-
game is weak,
Here's
like,
the problem with most men, and I've learned from women. Y'all need to listen to these ladies. If you get them in here first, it don't matter what your dick like. It's gonna be amazing.
You're
I
right.
promise you.
No.
I promise you.
Nope. I disagree.
No,
The dick game is a plus.
Nope. I
Because they
did-
always want more.
No,
bro.
no.
I
disagree.
If you stimulate them emotionally and mentally,
I disagree.
your dick game it improves.
I disagree.
1,000%.
Because like if that were true, then the logic would be the same that if they mental game was okay and they pussy was trash, I would be okay with it. And I tell you what, like I may be able to deal with it for a little bit.
No, we're different species.
But no, we're
talking about women.
we're not different species. We're the same species. But I know.
I mean, we're different sex of the same species.
But I know that everybody prefers pleasure.
Bro,
Right?
But here's the thing.
No.
You have a bunch of testosterone flowing in your
but
blood.
no.
They have
a bunch of
Women
estrogen. It is different.
women do it
no.
too, though. There are tons of women who stay with like shitty
Look,
dudes because the dick game was on point.
This is
No.
true. This is true, but
Check me out.
They've subconsciously attached themselves mentally to these men.
Check me out, just please. Sex Life.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it. I have not. But apparently, homegirl was feeling about her dude before her husband. Her husband gave her everything she needed except the what?
The dick game.
The dick game. And she fantasized, and that ruined her marriage.
Well,
because she wasn't getting that dick.
Listen.
Wait, say it again.
How many women have to tell you that they don't orgasm unless they're mentally into it before you listen?
Yeah, but
like,
how many?
I don't get it.
How many women have you fucked for an extended period of time that haven't orgasmed during intercourse and still come back?
Not every woman orgasms.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of No,
it don't take that much. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like
not for me.
Like
for a woman to orgasm. Though.
Yeah, and it don't take much for me because like I'm not like, and this is why we're getting into the. But I'm different. Like I make love to a woman's mind way before I do her body, and then usually I get the results I want.
Like I could say I could sit there and be honest. Like I done been with women and they don't orgasm during sex. Like you could make them orgasm other ways and shit like that. Like some of them just don't, or maybe like I just don't got the stamina. Like to sit there and beat it up for 45 minutes. Like
you can't do that because then they'll be all like, "Oh no, I'm going raw."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like because you know this is no condom zone, right?
Yep, no condom zone, baby. No condom zone.
This sounds so bad.
But I'm saying
sounds
like
terrible. I'm ashamed to be
right,
part of the podcast right now.
Every time I go out, right, I go out with the Trojan Magnum shirt. Like we represent condoms.
We off reservation right now.
We just don't take our own advice. But no, I'm
digress?
Listen. There's no sense if you wearing a condom to withhold your pleasure, because I mean, like there's no lady condom. Like we going back and forth.
They are.
But nobody fucking uses them.
Have you ever met a lady that used a lady condom? I've never met a man.
I've never.
I know some ladies. I know some ladies that have IUDs.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But not a lady condom.
An IUD is like taking a pill. What we're saying is specifically a female condom.
Yeah,
I've never seen one in my entire fucking life.
Listen,
I was watching Seinfeld, and when they had the episode about sponges, I was like, what the
are
fuck
you
is a
sponge worthy?
sponge?
Wait, my man. Like, look at your beard.
It's immaculate, bro.
Is it South Beach beard worthy?
Yeah, because I got
is it
on
now? Is it sponge worthy?
Oh yes. That shit soft as fuck. God. They gonna feel like I'm wiping them down with a soft cloth.
Let's be realistic. I've never seen a female condom in my life.
I've never.
Right?
I've seen one because I wanted to see what it looked like.
Yeah. Okay.
I Googled
almost everybody in life can attest at some point in their life they had unprotected sex.
Yes. Oh yeah,
for sure.
All right, so then
great.
there was either a gamble made, or
trust.
Somebody knew, hey,
my girl,
it's gonna be a pill for breakfast, or it's gonna be I got protection on the backside, but I've never, ever, and again, I could be completely wrong in my theory, but from my experiences, I've never seen a woman put her personal pleasure to the side for safety.
Yeah. Do you guys use deodorants for down there? Cause we got a buddy of ours.
Let's talk about that, please. Let's talk about that.
So you're talking about the Manscaped.
All right. Yeah. So we got a dude, right? And since this is a dude podcast, we can call this Dude's Night Out, right? Since obviously, wait, did we get a text back? I don't think so.
I don't think we have.
Oh, Chihuahua! I hate Chihuahua.
Oh, we got something
at Walmart. Oh, bitch.
Hold on now.
Whatever. I'm at Walmart buying cleaning supplies. Always an excuse. Always.
All right. So like we were talking about balls.
All right. So anyway, so we got a dude, right? And apparently he's onto the whole Manscaped shit. So, Manscaped is the trimmer, the trim up your pubic hair and shit like that. So he had what they called, basically it was a ball deodorant and a ball toner.
I don't understand what the ball toner is.
But that's what I was saying. And the funny thing is, dude's only 19 years old.
So hold on. That makes sense because I watch and listen to tons of podcasts on YouTube, and Manscaped is like their primary advertising is through media that dude would probably be watching. So there's a good chance in the span of a week, he's running into like at least 50 plus advertisements for Manscaped. So they know exactly what they're doing. And basically that just proved advertising works because he bought into that.
Okay. So let me ask you this. You 30 something, you 30 something,
I
you
am
30
36,
something.
going on
I'm 30
37
something.
in a
No.
couple months.
No. We all 30 something.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your balls need toning at 30 something? Please.
I don't even understand what the
I
toner
don't even know what
does.
toner is. What does that mean?
bro,
Like, that's why I was looking at that shit.
I was sitting there trying to figure the fuck out, and I'm like, bro, you 19.
They do need deodorant, though.
You. But have you ever used deodorant?
Okay, so can I? May I?
Yeah. Go ahead.
May I?
The table.
Go ahead. No, I want Powder to finish first,
The
actually.
table is yours.
Okay, so obviously, when you're growing up, your first experience with hygiene is what your parents tell you.
Yes.
Well, my mom was like, use talcum powder, and it'll keep you dry and it'll keep you fresh. And I was about exactly 12 years old when I realized that shit don't work and it'll make a paste, and I don't like that.
Yep.
Right? Not to mention now what we know about talc.
Yep.
Right?
What do we know?
Causes cancer.
Causes cancer.
Talcum powder?
Yeah,
Talc,
powder.
Baby,
Wow.
but wait, baby
Well,
powder.
talc.
Wait,
Baby powder, they changed the formula, but talc causes cancer.
wait.
Baby powder when we were a kid, kids causes cancer.
When we were kids, but what about baby powder as we were adults?
No, but it's still
Because
going
I
to
didn't start shaving my nuts till I was an adult.
Right. So anyway,
You know
so
who shaves his nuts.
powder was the answer.
Look at him,
Like,
look at him. He
was
over
the
there like-
thing.
No, that's nasty.
Yeah, it is. But powder was the thing, and I quickly realized that didn't work. But I also wanted to be dry, and I didn't want it to get because obviously, just like armpits, anything that has a crease in it's going to get musty after a while, and you sweating.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So my regimen actually became, after I take my shower and dry off whatever, I put on my deodorant. I take my hand, I wipe my hand over the deodorant, and then I wipe, and it works. It works.
I have a slightly different routine.
What is yours?
So I will thoroughly dry and like air dry with like a fan my balls. It is something that I watched a documentary on porn stars, and then the dude was all like, yeah, man, this is the money maker. So what I do is after I hop in the shower, like I'll dry it with like a towel, and then I will air dry it with like a blow dryer or a fan to keep like to get rid of all the moisture and stuff. And then
Well, yeah,
that way
I
you
definitely
end up
don't.
with-
I don't immediately slap on underwear. Like I have my robe, I put my robe on, I let the air dry it. But when I'm putting on my deodorant, like I said, I take my hand and I wipe over the deodorant, because I'm definitely not going to just wipe my deodorant down in my nuts. But I'll take my hand and I'll wipe some deodorant onto my fingers, and I'll apply it into the areas
This
that
still
I know.
doesn't answer the question. What the fuck is ball toner?
Oh,
Is it
I
to
don't know
make
what
your
the fuck
balls
toner is.
Does it
darker?
make it lighter? Does it make
No,
it lighter?
toner is always like evens out skin tone. So you know how most people that have any kind of pigmentation,
Yeah.
generally their nuts and dick and whatever is a darker color than the rest of their skin tone. So I'm
Okay.
assuming the toner evens that out.
Oh.
So it's skin whitening for your balls.
Basically, because if you buy like skin toner,
Yeah.
that's what it does. It lightens and evens out. Because I bought toner for my neck, because my neck's slightly darker than mine.
Manscaped
Due to
taking over, because a lot of the
resistance.
podcasts that I listen to,
That's what I'm saying.
That's all they talk about is Manscaped, man.
The
They're
lawnmower
like, hey,
4.0,
yeah.
5.0, 9.0.
It's crazy though, because I never heard that until like during this pandemic, because I guess we have more time at home.
You're probably listening to more podcasts. But
Yeah.
Manscaped has been advertising on like digital media, what we would consider like new media, for like
for sure,
bro, like
all right,
at
all right,
least 9-10 years.
So let me read to you from Manscaped what
the
ball toner does. This ball spray toner is just what the doctor ordered for your buds below. It's soothing aloe and witch hazel extracts. Keep your high friction areas cool, calm, and protected after a good shave. So one, that ain't gonna help you if you like Ghost and he swear he ain't shaved his balls
Never
in forever.
Never.
Now me like personally like I only really like shave and shit like when I know like one like
get some.
I think I'm gonna get some like if I know it's at night like especially
It's
if
courtesy.
That's everybody.
no. So say you got a new interest in your life, right? You're going out. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like maybe it happened, maybe it don't. But I need to be ready, right? In Miami, that used to be like every Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Like every night we go out, they're like, "Oh shit, let me make sure my shit is right." And you tighten it up, and then like to me, like after a clean shave, like when you get that shit right, it was you took a little baby powder and you just popped it on,
Bro, if you're like for me, especially like now that I'm older, my hormones are balanced out. When I was a kid, I sweat a lot, like to the point to where it was very embarrassing. Like I would go to church with 2 shirts because I would sweat through one before, and it caused me a lot of insecurity.
But
like throwing powder on just creates a paste.
No. I never. My balls was already dry and just
right. But,
you know, like a gymnast, like fucking LeBron before a game. Like I'm fucking
right. But what I'm saying is, at some point, if you get hot, they're gonna sweat, and then you got to paste.
No, I've never had that issue. Like I don't do that as much now because obviously my play is like significantly decreased since when I was younger and like sexy. Like now I'm just old and I don't give a fuck.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not about that.
But what I'm saying is like another thing that shit says it helps is ball odor. Like I'm blessed, you know. I don't want to take shit for granted, but I've never had a bitch complain like. I mean, say bitch, like I mean, female or you know,
I've had a female complain about her ex, but
no, not about. I'm saying about me.
Yeah, but at the same time, they might be thinking about, hey.
I mean, just like I always get told my sweet.
I had a partner
thinking about our feelings.
I had a partner that I could trust to be completely honest with me because I was completely honest with her, and she was like, "You do have a specific body odor, but it's not strong or in place." She was like, "Some men have this really pungent,
it's called
musky, yeah." And she was like, "You don't have that, and so your odor is not at all unpleasant. You know, like when you're sweating or you know if you forgot." Now. On the whole shaving thing, I guess I'm fortunate because I don't even have hair on my balls. So
at all, you got hairy balls?
Not at all.
Whoa. I've been using Magic Shave on my balls since like 19.
Oh, that don't burn?
They make being African American, I started using Magic Shave on like my face and my neck to avoid razor bumps. So they make a less potent version that's made for sensitive skin like mine. And then literally one day I was all like, because I used to shave my balls all the time. And I was like,
When did you start shaving your balls? At what age?
That's like 19, like bro, literally 19.
That
like,
membrane, that skin is so membrane-ish. I'm scared.
You leave it on for like very little time. So like on my neck and like on my beard, I would leave it on for like 15 minutes, sometimes 20 if I'm doing something else while I'm waiting for it. Like on the boys, you put it on for like 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. Whatever comes off. And if it don't come off, then you're going to wait a week and a half till the next time you try again.
It just sounds crazy to me.
I've done it for too long, and it does do what you think it's going to do.
I'm like,
bro,
how does it get that long?
That doesn't even sound like acceptable. Like,
Hey, man,
whatever happens,
I guess
happens.
I've just been fortunate because I don't get razor bump. Like
I
I
don't
could
have
literally
chest
dry.
hair. I don't have.
Oh, I got chest hair.
Yeah, I don't have much chest hair at all,
Yeah.
and the chest hair I do have is straight like.
Can I tell y'all?
powders would
They say body hair is built from excess testosterone. So like, if you ain't got body hair,
I'm really a woman. What do you think?
you might be a bitch.
Yeah, but they also say male pat, but not also. It's been proven that being bald is a excess of testosterone.
So you saying that you gave up hair on your chest for no hair on your head?
My body did it involuntarily. I didn't do shit. No, I have hair.
What did you give up on?
I have hair on my chest, but it's
I don't
just,
have hair.
It's literally
Butt
just
crack
here,
hair?
and it's long and straight. Like
My man got
white
a
people.
bush hang coming up there.
Shit's all dreaded because he never
Hey,
shaves.
hey, if he were to dye his ass hair red, it'd look like he was farting flames and shit.
Yeah.
All my life I've been trying to grow this, and I always say this joke around women. Like I'm like, it never grows. Even if I put my face in it, it just the juices doesn't make it grow.
Are you
They're
talking
like-
about
they're
that
like-
old myth
Yeah,
of
they're
female
they're like ghost is
excretions
not a
help
thing.
you
Yeah.
grow facial hair?
Estrogen?
They're like, Logan, ghost is not a thing, and I'm like, bro, it's really not. And I'm like, damn, I've been doing that for a long time.
But
Yeah, that's not a thing.
What you
whole
thought?
shit is-
You thought rubbing your face in pussy was gonna get you some fucking hair?
You should have asked the expert that owns a beard company, and I would have told you.
Like literally, you thought you literally thought rubbing your face in fucking pussy was
That
gonna
was
get you
the
some
thing
hair.
we used to say as
we
a
have
kids,
a friend.
bro.
I told that the other day too.
Who?
She was like, nah, that don't work like
That
that.
I don't
She
think
said-
that's the thing.
I mean, well, they also
Of course,
Because-
it's not a thing, but you never heard that as a kid?
No, I
say
didn't
dumb
fucking
shit
hear that
like
as a kid.
Drinking
Oh,
alcohol will put
shit.
hair on
I
you.
used to hear that all the time.
I had a beard when I was 16. Believe me, at 16 I was not eating no pussy. Like I can tell you that much.
They say a lot of
I can
shit.
tell you. I can tell you at 34. Like I'm not eating pussy like that.
I really, honestly, if you believe that, you probably believe the myth of not eating women's spaghetti, huh?
No, I believe in it.
What's spaghetti?
What's women's spaghetti?
What's women's spaghetti? The
They put a root on you. They can put their. You've never heard that?
No.
Don't eat a woman's spaghetti unless you want to get a root put on you.
What's a root?
what's the
Yeah, like you talking some Mississippi slang right now.
You gonna
You
break-
guys are Haitian. Y'all should know about voodoo.
Break it down into American. Please.
No, I'm Americanized.
Okay, so apparently, and I listen. This wasn't told by any of my family members or whatever, but again, when I got here to Florida, shit is different. So my friend who is Haitian, my homeboy, shout out Rob, he was like, never eat a woman's spaghetti because they can put a root on you if they put just a little drop of period blood in the spaghetti.
Oh fuck.
Then you are at their mercy. So don't eat a woman's spaghetti.
Oh wow.
Y'all never heard that?
No.
Never.
I tell you what,
That's-
though.
My aunt's a voodoo priestess, and I've never heard this before in my
No,
life.
I tell you what, though.
Look it up. You can look it up right now.
I never want to eat spaghetti ever again.
Yeah, man. That's
Just
All right,
mac and
regardless,
cheese.
regardless,
Just mac and cheese.
I never want to eat spaghetti ever again. Thank you.
that whole thought just went.
It was
Oh,
very
my
unpleasant.
bad. I thought that was a
very
well-known
unpleasant.
thing
No.
because now he said it, and then several people
No.
backed it up, and I'm
Yo.
like, "The fuck? Come on! I'm gonna eat spaghetti if I want to eat."
Who
I'm gonna ask Rob
does
about
that?
next time? That's nasty.
If you do that, you are
This has
sick
been a disgusting
in the head.
podcast.
This is really. Can we get to some normal shit? Because I feel like
What normal topics do we have this week?
I don't know what normal topics did y'all bring.
Oh, we didn't.
I didn't bring shit.
No, we came here expecting 5. It was only 4, and then we're like
didn't
fuck.
bring shit. I'm just
We
looking
sitting
at
there
my
waiting an
phone.
hour for 5, and it's like it's never gonna happen.
Your feelings are hurt. It's okay.
My feelings ain't hurt. I'm good. Like I'm super good. You know what? That's the beauty of being the boss, right? Is that you just be like, you fired.
But here's the thing.
I mean, obviously, y'all overweight me. You'd be like, no, man.
I was fixing to say, here's the thing, though. Like, I don't have a boss.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, these two, like, they like to be like, no, man, no, you ain't
I tried to do the
that.
intro a couple of weeks ago and you fired me.
No, you ain't gonna do that.
I mean, technically, this is your podcast. You are the boss. But
No.
I am a peer and a friend, so I don't feel like you're the boss.
I don't consider it to be like no boss of the podcast.
Oh, you the boss.
You the boss.
No.
We'll give you that.
No.
You're the CEO.
boss, bro.
We'll give you that. This
You don't
is
want to
No.
be the boss. I'll be the
No,
boss,
no,
and
no.
I'll fire you.
If you didn't think
I
you
don't-
were,
I don't-
if
we'll
you
cool
didn't
this
think, hold on, I'm
podcast.
fixing to call Pat out. If you didn't think you were the boss, the actual Instagram for the podcast wouldn't be BP baby powder.
No.
It would have just been two.
Yeah.
No. Listen. If you knew, again, like there is a at 2Dap Crew on Instagram. There's also an at Only Giraffes on Instagram, and there's a BP2Dab on Instagram. And the only reason it was BP2Dab because originally when me and Andre started it, he was supposed to have his own shit that was supposed to be Andre 2Dab, but the motherfucker never started it. So
I did go to start it, and
No, you
then
didn't. No, you
life
didn't.
took over.
no, you didn't go to start shit.
Do you
Call
want me
him.
to start
Get
it?
him.
Do you want me
No,
to start
no,
it?
no,
I'll
no.
start it now.
No,
I'll go on Instagram right now
No.
and add an account.
No,
It don't matter. You ain't gonna do shit
It's
on
it's too late.
That bitch have 0 posts.
Yeah, exactly. Like just like his regular shit. It got 0 posts.
Exactly.
I got zero. I don't have 0 posts because I post stuff when I travel around.
It's hot
I got
as shit in here.
I got way more tags than posts. all my shit is all tags.
Hey,
People-
yeah,
other
this
people tag me.
motherfucker don't even know how to use Instagram at this point.
I do know how to use Instagram.
So
I know
what's
how to like all the half naked bitches on Instagram.
yeah?
Yeah.
How many of them like DM'd you?
None of them.
How many of them you wish DM'd
You had to put my
All
man
of
out like
them.
that.
But that's not the point, though. They put it out there for you to look.
You
I don't have
yeah,
to touch. I don't get. That's not my pleasure.
Yeah.
your pleasure is in the touch.
Nah, man. I just
Just
want
to
to look.
appreciate
I just
the
appreciate
beauty
Yeah.
that
Y'all
God
full
put
of
on this
shit.
earth.
What?
You full of shit. You full of shit.
What? That's how I know God exists
No.
because breasts exist.
If I know
Yeah,
for a
what
fact-
else could, like, who
but
else
come
could
on,
create
come on,
something so
like
exquisite?
be
I do
real.
love breasts.
But no, be real. Like the shit you liking on Instagram, 90% of the time is fake.
I don't know.
No.
I don't care.
No, all right. So
I don't go for the
Let
exaggerated
me ask
bodies
you a
like
question.
that.
Let me ask you a question. As men, looking on Instagram or whatever outlet you look at,
Yep.
at this point in life, what has a better chance of being fake? Ass or titties?
Shit, both.
Ass. It could be both,
titties.
It was
Titties.
50-50.
No,
I don't think the ass implants are as like mainstream.
It's fat transfer. They don't do
No,
ass
no.
implants.
But
they
no,
just
I think
transfer fat.
no. I think now that
Posterior
you look, no, I think
modification.
ass is more faked than titties. Like I
by volume.
no.
For me,
listen,
it's easy
li-
to spot though.
Listen, if you saw now, as a man, you have two women standing in front of you, both equally as pretty in the face. One got big titties and no ass, and one got a fat ass and regular titties. Which one you grabbing? Don't even think
Oh,
about
would
it.
be
Like,
real though?
it would be real.
It depends.
It depends on the person.
It depends on the personality.
It depends on the personality.
no.
man. I'm
It's-
sorry.
I really,
No.
'cause I've loved
You
titties from-
motherfuckers is look.
But
I'm-
All
No,
right,
no,
I'll
no,
give you a
no.
real answer. I'll give you a real answer. It depends on the mood. Cause I may
okay,
want that
okay.
ass
No,
today,
no,
but I
no,
may
no,
want
no,
them
no, no.
titties
We know
tomorrow.
somebody.
No.
We know somebody that has a. Would you do it if you just out of the blue?
What?
You know that person that I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a post podcast talk right here.
So I have.
No.
So let me
All right,
let me answer your question.
No.
Yes.
I gotta hit on ghost shit. No, because you know it's fake. Double
Like
down.
I do anything.
Double down.
What
you know
does
it's
it?
fake.
What does fake matter? Why does it matter?
No. The only reason fake matters at that point is because the craziness that come with it.
Okay.
Like
I see
you know
But how
good.
about if you didn't know? How about if you just saw it and you're like, Okay, I'm gonna tap that.
But that's different.
Oh, okay.
But like when you look at it, like it's like
to me, you get
like,
more drawn to the ass than you do the titties any day of the week.
No, but that's
sometimes,
but that's what I'm saying.
Rack, it's sometimes
No,
like,
No.
Like,
You're
to me-
thinking of too big, but we're talking about like manageable, well proportioned to the form, a full breast.
ass
No,
any
no,
day.
I'm saying, all right. Let me rephrase this so that you guys understand, because you guys are getting into your whole feelings and shit like that. Like I didn't know I was dealing with a bunch of fucking Drakes today.
Oh, hold on. First off, ain't nothing wrong with
Kiki,
feelings.
do you love me? No, motherfuckers. Like,
Are you riding?
listen,
Powder.
what?
You didn't give me a chance to answer the question.
I know I gotta rephrase the question because these two are already fucking flipping it. All right, so let me rephrase the question.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you work it?
You want to fuck,
I put the thing down.
Right?
Put it in reverse.
all right? You got a choice of they got the same face.
Okay.
One got regular titties and a fat ass. The other one got a fat ass and regular titties. Which one
You
are
just
you?
said the same thing.
No.
You
One-
said you, but I'm just saying.
one got-
I know what you meant, but you said the same thing.
Okay,
twice.
my bad. One got regular titties and a fat ass, and the other one got a fat ass.
Huge titties.
Regular titties and a fat
flat ass.
No. Regular titties and a fat ass, and the other one got a regular ass and fat titties.
Okay.
All right, she don't got both.
Okay.
She got one or the other. And you want to fuck? Which one are you grabbing?
I'm grabbing the bigger titties because to me, when she's been down, her ass is gonna be big anyway. So
Okay.
even though I'm not a titty guy, they don't do nothing for me.
Shouldn't me.
Motorboat.
Shouldn't be. Do a lot with titties, boy. Just ask my ex.
I'm struck with indecisiveness.
You want
Me
to
too.
you want to pass the erg off? And
Yeah,
let
I'll
erg off
pass the
go?
erg off and let me think about this for a second.
I mean, since I got to choose and there's no context, I'll say ass.
I'm saying ass like 100% of the way.
But
Like-
can
like-
I go back to what I was?
Okay, go ahead.
So while Andre is thinking,
He's in deep
and
thought.
I don't want you guys
Deep thought.
to read into this or think that I'm being sensitive or simping, because I'm not. I literally prefer a woman's body how it comes, like,
Yeah.
and so
Most of us
it's
do.
very, and I think we might have talked about this before, but I was watching the show Girlfriends,
Mm-hmm.
and I noticed that a lot of the women was kind of slender. They were shapely, but they were smaller. They didn't have these super fat asses. They didn't have these super huge titties, but they were gorgeous. And I was just like, this is what I like. And this is what I go for. And it's very easy for me to spot when something is amiss. Like when somebody, if somebody's got this unproportionate butt and they don't have thighs to match, it's just, like, science has come a long way, but it can only go so far. And I'm really good at snuffing out when somebody is not natural. I just prefer bodies how they come. So with that said, if a chick came to me and she didn't have much butt, she had big tits, and she wanted to make something happen, I'm all for it, and I can appreciate that. And I don't necessarily desire for her to modify herself to have a bigger ass.
Okay. So I think I've reached a conclusion.
Okay.
And he helped. Thank you, Ergoff. You helped me read this.
Appreciate you.
I reject your question because thick thighs save lives, and that's what matters. But to answer your question, I would have to go with boobs.
No.
I would have to go. I would have to go with the breast.
Literally,
I would have to go
like
with the breast.
how many chicks with thick thighs have you seen that don't have a decent ass on them?
They all got. Like,
No.
We know one. We know one, man. Me and you know one. You
Am I
always
lying?
tell me all the time. You're like, hey, you wonder if you
But it's
pull-
okay because thick
Am I
What you talking
thighs,
about?
thick thighs save lives.
The one with the painting. You must be like, does this look real? The painting girl.
We didn't talk about that on the side. Anyway, but I'm saying, all right. So like in my head, and you guys may be thinking about this all wrong. No, I understand you, my man. Believe me, I understand you. But I'm saying when I talk about a chick with no ass, like when I picture her body, like if I was like drawing her,
this feels so misogynistic.
No, I'm just saying we're men.
We apologize.
We're men.
I know. Just
there are women out there. Some of them got ass, some of them got titties, and they want to know what does the crew think. You know, and we're just letting them know this is our idea. And you know what? It's beautiful that we're split. So you know what? There's some dudes out there that'll fuck you if you got tits, and there's some dudes that fuck you if you got ass.
Whoa,
if you ain't got either, that's when you're super fucked.
No. You're. I disagree. I disagree. They gonna fuck you regardless. There's dudes out there that will fuck you regardless. It is just a matter of if we had to choose. There are some dudes who are gonna choose the titties. Here we go.
No.
If a dude was gonna pay for an enhancement surgery, some dudes would want to pay for the boobs and some dudes would want to pay for the ass. And I'm just out here going, yo, thick thighs save lives, and there's no surgery for that yet.
Not any that looks good.
All right, so this is what I'm picturing in my head. Please paint the picture with me, listeners.
Are you Bob Ross now?
Listeners, paint this beautiful accident with me. What do you call that? It's not a mistake. Accident. It's beautiful accidents or some shit like that. So now let's describe the chick with big breasts. Okay. Right? Obviously, from the head.
Should my eyes be closed?
Oblong shaped on the outside, comes down to the hips, and then from the hips goes straight down to the thighs.
So
now, I want you to realize that just because they don't eat, and I think that's, to me, like, and the more I'm thinking about it, is I think it's more the hips than the ass itself.
Oh, so you're joining me on the thigh side.
I'm not joining you on shit. I'll never join you on a goddamn thing.
It sounds like you want to come over to the thigh side.
What I'm saying is like you could have a chick, and then when she bend over, like what Ghost was saying, like all of them got something. Like when you bend them over, but I've been with some chicks that when you bend them over, there ain't shit.
Wow, that's surprising.
Because they just ain't got no meat on them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like if you fluent, and I don't say like I'm a fucking connoisseur, but like I've been with skinny chicks, I've been with thick chicks.
Jesus, you ever been to the gym and like you see that?
Yes.
You're like, God have blessed.
So then I have a question. So based on this conversation, because if we're gonna get toxic, we're gonna get toxic, right?
Allah Akbar.
So if you meet a chick, and right now what I'm showing everyone is the TikTok leggings, right? So the way these leggings are cut is they go like super high up the rear and lift and separate, kind of like a Wonder Bra, but for booties. So, and they make almost every single woman look like she has like a round, plump rear. If you met a chick and she happened to be wearing these leggings, right? And then she took them off and that's not what the booty looked like. How do you feel?
You think I'm next?
How do you feel? Let's start with Ghost.
At the end of the day, my dick is enjoying it, so I'm really not seeing the same thing. So
it doesn't matter. It
doesn't
affect you at all.
It doesn't affect me at all.
The longest relationship that I was in, my girlfriend did not have butt, so it doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me.
Okay. Powders disposed. I'm gonna say it right now. I just cut a hole into the leggings and ask her to put them back on because I'm toxic.
that does work. That works too. That works too.
That's a joke. That was a joke. Don't take me seriously.
No, it was
fetish,
bro. You
want to cut a hole in them?
Yeah, you're gonna accept a big part of the fetish community is the legging fetish community.
Yo, I'm okay. I'd rather upset the fetish community than get canceled by all women on Twitter.
Well, you can get canceled for saying anything nowadays. So we're already in cancel territory.
We are. We're playing a dangerous game right now. I just thought that would be a funny. I went through that whole thing just to set up that joke because it came to mind.
Listen, y'all can call me a simp if you want to, but I won't get canceled.
They know what they're doing when they wear stuff. Like that.
Of course.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Whoa, like I don't call it getting canceled now. All right, so let's be real. All right,
I'm not getting canceled. I'm being held accountable for things that I'm saying.
No. Listen, like we're all people with eyes, and we all have fucking taste and things like that. Just like a chick is be like, I want to do with a big dick. Right? Yep. Can she be canceled because she wants to do with a big dick?
Yeah. She should be,
but she can't be. Like, don't be looking unfamiliar over there.
That's her preference.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But again, that's her preference. Or even when she says she wants to do with money. I mean, any chick that follows the city girls would be like, only cash make this pussy talk, whatever. Like they women have their own fucking degree of, I guess wants. Mm-hmm. So we're allowed to have ours. So when it comes to the TikTok leggings, like I think like it's kind of a facade because I've seen chicks that look like they have beautiful breasts when they take off their shirt. That shit is crazy. Like what the fuck happened? Like they look so plump and juicy, and then all of a sudden like it's the bra. So like you got the leggings that do the same thing. So right. I get it, but I'm still at the point where like during sexual intercourse, the ass is doing more for me than the titties.
Okay.
Because I can't fit a whole titty in my mouth.
Have you tried?
No.
You haven't tried?
No. Let me take that back. I have tried to fit a whole titty in my mouth. But you don't get more than like the nipple, the areola, like that's it. And then you nibble on it or whatever.
Vacuum motion with the squeeze.
Yeah, no. Look, I'm not taking nothing away from big titties. Like big titties are a blessing in their own. So there's nothing wrong with big titties. Like it's literally like you could grab them, you could squeeze them, you could do with anything for them. But I'm saying like during sexual intercourse, big titties ain't making me come faster. Now when I'm hitting a bitch from the back. And that ass is fucking moving in a motion, and that shit claps on you. That shit do something to you where it's like your knees get weak.
You watched, you developed the fetish and desire for like that particular act.
No, it's just the feeling.
Does it make you feel like a porn star?
That particular.
No, this is a legitimate question. I know I kind of asked it in a funny way, but like. Do you think it's because of that, or do you think it's just because that's something you enjoy?
It's something I enjoy.
Okay.
Because like it don't matter. Like honestly, I'm gonna be like, it don't matter the size of that ass. It's the feel of the ass, right? Because when you hitting it from the back, it's gonna feel like one or two things, like a pillow or like a muscle, right? So when you pop it, like, and again, this could be a big ass, or it could be not, like. When you literally, if you got a chick when she bend over and that motherfucker look like a fucking heart, like you already know you gonna come quick. So you not hitting that shit with the killer stroke. You hitting that with that. Let me test the waters. Let me see if it's cold, right? Because you already know when she bend over and you see that fucking heart shape that your night is over. You know that for a fact. But when she bend over and the ass look regular, then you like, all right, maybe I'm gonna get a couple death strokes in here before. But, it's so true, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. When she looked like she had like again, you take a chick with almost no ass. Like you bend her over, she look like she got a little bit.
Exactly.
So you take a chick that got ass and you bend her over.
Do you think it's the ass or do you think it's the position?
It's the ass.
It's the position.
No. The position adds to it. But if she naturally got ass, you were fucked, my man. Yeah. Especially if you hit it from the back. And now if you hit a missionary, you never know. But imagine yourself.
I always start off. No. First, and then when I'm going in for mine, then I want to go. No, from, like, but again, the back. Yeah.
Now imagine you from the back, and you see that fucking hourglass on them fucking hips, and you grab that shit, and the first time you hit it feel like a fucking velvet pillow against your abs.
Do you ever?
Your ass is gonna bust quick.
Have you seen American Psycho? Do you ever like be hitting a chick from the back and be looking at yourself in the mirror going?
No,
I do.
Oh, okay.
I do.
no. I have.
To try to distract myself.
I have
I
looked
gotta
at
try to distract myself.
like I have like in the middle of intercourse just looked at the fucking mirror and be like, yeah, I'm getting it. And you look back at it like, yeah, I see you, homie. Like you out there. You know what I'm saying? The bear look back at you like, yeah, big dog, get it.
Yeah, big dog.
I feel ashamed
You
to
got
say.
a whole crowd out there,
I
man.
feel ashamed to say yes. This is
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so titties have their place, but the thing is that like I feel like ass is the weakness. Like I've never banged a chick with big tits, and the tits made me come quicker. But I know if that ass is on point, my ass is going to turn into like what Missy Elliott said was like a 1 minute man. Because I'm a bop.
Listen, I'm gonna just briefly, not necessarily give the contrary, but I can say some of my best experiences, a couple of them, chick did not have no butt.
But
And
but
Lord have
that
mercy.
worked. That worked
they
out.
put it- they put some work in.
Lord
no.
have mercy.
But again, the ass takes nothing away
That thing-
from the ass takes nothing away from the feeling of the vagina factor. Right?
Right, because it really doesn't
Now-
do
now-
one thing one way or the other.
Chick could have a great vagina and you be there and you know that shit could be velvet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever want to be wrapped in satin? Like, come jump in this pussy.
Satin
Like,
sheets.
you know exactly what fucking pimps feel like. Like, I'm like Bruno Mars in that bitch. Like, they call me Silk Sonic. What is it, Sonic Silk or whatever the fuck his little group is called? But what I'm saying, but again, like that's the feel of the vagina. That's completely different. Now I'm telling you, like as a man, again, just like with a chick, it's mental stimulation. Just like you said earlier, you know, like that mental game, that talk up, that foreplay or whatever you do, that all adds to the excitement. And it's man, you know, the more excited you are, the quicker you gonna bust.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm all excited, I'm ready to go, and the minute she let me hit that bit, I'm done.
I'm done.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried the last 4 minutes. I gave you 37 seconds. But god damn it, that was longer than half the UFC fights I've seen. But you know, like, I've never looked at the chick in Missionary and been like, this tit's gonna be the death of me. But I can definitely tell you, I've seen a chick from the back and known that I'm going into a losing fight
Yeah, it's a losing battle.
quick.
It's a losing
like,
battle.
like I'm gonna lose, but fuck it, I'm gonna lose disrespectfully as fuck. I'm going in that fight dirty, sticking a finger in that bitch. I'm doing whatever I gotta do.
How you do it? What's the noise?
It's the. Oh, hold on. It's the.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got
What the fuck you stick? Are you sticking your finger in a fucking balloon? What the
Nah, he
fuck?
talking about thumb in the ass.
Yeah, but I never heard no thumb in the ass go.
Never. But it's still the sound.
Look, I'm just saying, like eat
the sound that
to
shit
me,
make,
to me, each beauty point got its attribute. But if you want to talk about a weakness, I think the ass is a weakness. Like the breast adds to the excitement, but ass is killer. Like ass don't play.
I rejected your question and went with thighs.
But you ever met a chick with thighs and no ass?
Do we need to go over this again?
Have you seen the new TikTok thing, like where they like just plop down and like, hey, I got thighs, and they show like this, but
Yeah, I've seen it.
they all got a pencil waist almost.
Yeah, they do.
So you know what they got from the back?
Some ass.
And again, like
big
they don't got the 4-dimensional ass, but when they bend over and they got their face in the pillow and that fucking 45-degree angle with that ass in the air.
That's why I brought up the TikTok like this because
That's what you brought up. Like, yo, what's up, man? I need to go get a Plan B real quick.
like a bunch of
Fucked
TikTok
up.
videos are like chicks who get the leggings and then will wear them around the house around their husband and shit. and then all of a sudden, like they'll be secretly recording to see the husband's reaction, to see like, holy shit, when did you get all this?
I like the TikTok where it's like, what is it, small waist, pretty face with a big bank, and all the chicks turn around and they shake their ass. Like, they all proud of their ass. And believe me, I'm proud of you too.
But listen, it's crazy because
this buds for you, damn it.
It's crazy, right? Because we're of a certain age where back when we were youths, there wasn't such a emphasis placed on ass.
I like big butts.
No. He's 100% accurate.
It was everything you saw in porn was busty blondes and busty.
No. I don't agree with you either. There, I did agree with you. Like women like Megan Good.
Yeah,
were like
the
it girls.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's
what was the name of it? Nia Hall. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Is that Nia Long?
Nia Long
from Friday.
Yeah.
Right? Thin, nice shaped body, right? Like proportionate, not hella ass, not hella titties.
Yeah.
But shapely.
Exactly. Like those were the women that we grew up to. Like, even when you look at the videos of, like, you can go into any type of video, it was a shapely woman. It wasn't super.
Let me
further explain.
Came to supremacy.
So I feel like now there's a conflation where, like, everybody is hypersexualized, but back in the day, a lot of these women were still treated with a certain level of class. And, like, you know, you would think that and we would talk that, but they would call that quote unquote shop talk. You know what I'm saying? Whereas now all the women are super hypersexualized and everybody's kind of owning their own sexuality. Whether that's a good or not thing, that's not for me to determine. But it's a little bit different. So what I mean is, in terms of, like, what the Hollywood it girls were, yes, they were exactly what Powder was saying. You know, you got your Megan Goods, you got your Nia Longs, you got your, cast and crew of girlfriends and stuff like that. So yes, these were it girl. Oh, Holly Robinson, she was not very thick, but when she debuted on Mr. Cooper, well, actually she was on, what was it, 21 Jump Street? Yeah, the original 21 Jump Street, Holly Robinson. And then she was on Mr. Cooper. Like, she was one of the it women. And she definitely is not, like, super thick or anything like that, but she was a good looking woman. But when you talk in terms of the porn industry and hypersexualization, at least from my perspective, when I was being mannish and looking this stuff up, a lot of times, like, there was emphasis placed on, like, the busty blondes, or, when you watch the girl Gone Wild, obviously they're showing their tits, they're not showing their ass.
But that was
more
because
the medium that you're viewing it through.
But I mean, like,
that was what was being pushed.
Let's be real,
as what was being sexualized.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Tits were growing up were kind of like the thing.
Nobody ever said of Marilyn Monroe back in her days, oh, she's thick and she's got a good ass. They always talked about her butt. Now we look at Marilyn Monroe and be like, damn, she was thick and she fine. She got a big ass.
Yeah. I mean, but that's, again, that's who's in charge of culture. Now, if you look at it nowadays, like,
well, that's what I'm saying.
15 years ago, like, a chick with ass would probably never skate it as well as she skated now. I mean, they even made fun of it in the movie How High, when a dude was dating the mulatto, and he was like, "Can you cover up your ass? It's sticking out." Like, bitch, I wish. Like, who the hell don't wish they had a bitch like that, right?
Going back to your song, your talking about Sir Mix-a-Lot, that was actually a counterculture song, because the beginning opened up with the white girls talking about how big it is. And
oh
how
my God!
It was.
Look at her butt.
Yeah, so but even the ass and Baby Got Back wasn't like,
it's not what we have now.
It's not what the ass you. But the thing now is that, like, the BBLs have become like stationary. Like, I literally, like, today I left work at 4:00 and I was walking to the car, and a dude and his chick came out the car, and I looked at the bitch. She had the fattest ass like not like in
You could rest a drink on it.
No, I'm just saying like not in life that I've ever seen. But that bitch has such a fat ass in it, and instead of being like, "Oh damn," like I was like, "Man, that gotta be fake."
Be fake.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like it's to the point where it's like you're looking at certain ass, and although it's fat, and it's like like you'd be like you wouldn't smash, like I probably would, but again I'm a dog, so like there's probably not much I wouldn't do. But it's like
standards.
Hey, no, I got standards too. But a fat ass is a fat ass.
No, because
but I'm saying,
I'm like that's too big.
But
That's
what
nasty.
I'm saying when I look at it, it's like it doesn't turn me on because like it's like that's fake. You know what I'm saying? That's like if I tuck like 3 bananas in my pocket and the chick's all bulged to my knee. You know, like yeah. Every now and then you're gonna get a look. But it's gonna be most people to be like, like I deal with now is like what I got is like some motherfuckers be like they can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine what I'm dealing with. Like if I had to dig down to my knee.
Guys, wow, man.
What?
No, nothing. I was just thinking about.
I'm just saying, like y'all never been in that boat.
Yeah, that sounds like all like. You never gotten the.
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
okay.
I'm not. I'm not trying to like. I'm just saying like, if you think about it, like every dude wish they had like a 12-inch dick or a 15-inch dick or whatever.
15.
But
I
then
want 17.
But yeah, okay, whatever. You give a 2-foot dick, but how many chicks could actually take it?
Nobody.
None.
Right?
None.
Like I know during sex, like sometimes I like just to get the head in there. Sometimes I like get the whole thing and like kind of like work it back and forth and kind of get to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I get the sensation.
Thrust it all the way in.
I get no. But I get the sensation throughout my dick. Now I can only imagine what it would be like to have a 15-inch dick. And then, like, only be able to get, like, fucking a quarter of that shit into a chick before she's like, whoa, big fella. You know what I'm saying?
Not
like,
whoa, big fella. Whoa, big fella.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I already get the hand to my hip as it is. It's like, yo, you too deep. Chill out. Cut back. You know? So, like, imagine if you had, like, so I'm like, all right, so imagine you walk up to a chick and she see you with a 15-inch dick. She may not want to fuck you because...
I think you're right. I think that's a male misconception that there are as many size queens out there as there really are.
Now, there definitely are.
There are 100%. I've literally worked.
Definitely are.
I've worked with a chick who was all like, "Yo, if you ain't smashing the cervix, you're doing it wrong."
No,
Wow.
definitely true. I'm telling you, true story, and I'll take this to BP's Miami Tales. Like we haven't done one of those in a while, but I'm gonna tell you one from back in the day, back in Miami. So I used to work at an adult bookstore.
Right? Familiar with this lore?
Yeah, I used to work at an adult bookstore. So, like, when I was 18, I had multiple jobs working at an adult bookstore, and plenty of stories from this adult bookstore. I worked the overnight shift, which was 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So, one night, I'm working. This chick comes in. I swear she was a lesbian, but I can't confirm nor deny. I never actually watched her. I think she claimed she was a lesbian. But... to each their own. Whatever she was at that point, doesn't matter. She asked me, literally, if she could return a dildo because it was too small.
The hell?
And I was like, did you use it? And she was like, yeah. I was like, no, I don't. Again, I only worked at that place for a total like 3 months. I was like, no, I don't think you can return a dildo if you used it.
That's yours, bitch.
Like literally. I don't know if you've seen dildos like in life, but most of them ain't small.
Yeah.
Most of them got a substantial size. Like I look at dildos and I get a little like self-conscious. Like, what the fuck is this shit over here?
Right.
Like I'm fucking throwing a slinky around and shit.
Yeah, them shit's usually big.
Like I think it's like, is this a fucking forearm from anatomy class? Like what the fuck is this?
I have a question. I'm gonna circle back.
All right, so anyway, so she says, well, maybe I need to get another one. Now, granted, This chick had to be like 5'6", maybe 110 pounds. She grabbed a dildo, I swear to God, with a radius of a small tree trunk. And she was like, that should be it. Like, I was like, it reminded me of the videos I've seen of a chick who sticks a football. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, woman? Please. Like, why? Like,
are you hurting yourself?
Listen, I was like, I don't know because I don't have a vagina, but I don't know what type of sensation you get from getting that shit like ripped open. Like most women complain during childbirth, and that's only 8 centimeters. Now this fucking the fucking dildo she grabbed had that shit looked like a fucking Russian missile that they put on a fucking submarine and they fucking blasted ships with. Like, I swear to God, like, if this dildo was launched in a fucking torpedo chute, it would probably dent the fuck of a fucking submarine because that shit was so big. And she grabbed it and she was like, this might be the size. Like, what? The fuck? Yeah, go ahead with your double back.
All right, my double back. I was going to ask this question. Have you ever questioned your size?
Yes.
All the time.
All the time. You have to. Yeah. But you know what you're working with, so.
I go back to
when did you come to terms, like the second part 2, when did you come to terms? Like,
I don't even know, and I'm just being real, raw, and honest. I don't even know if I have, because I'm not like tiny, but it's more on the average side than not. You know what I'm saying?
Tiny, bro.
Don't ever use that word with you.
Right. Like it's larger. It's larger than the average size, but it's not like humongous. So I'm always find myself like asking, and I even asked exes, like, and they're like,
wait,
you're
wait,
fine.
wait.
You're
Okay,
good.
I never.
Okay,
had,
no. Now this is the last question I'm gonna ask. That he goes on to that because you know, I found out this beautiful thing. I just found it out today, so I gotta let you guys know that I learned how to take our recording application and change it from bars to time frame.
oh,
so like a lot of people have been complaining our podcasts have been like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're hitting about the 2 hour mark now. So we're about to call it wraps.
Okay.
Just because I don't think we can get people's attention for 3 hours.
No.
Especially talking about all this male chauvinistic shit.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
And we were talking about size. Like, have you ever like really, like, how do you verify like what you got?
So that's kind of what I was getting to with my second question. Like, how did you like?
You just kind of you come to terms with you trust, like, and I said I did ask for feedback.
But
and
do you believe it though?
Not really, but
how many
like,
of
it's
us?
It's not gonna stop me.
Now, okay, so how many of us have been with a chick and she tells you it's the best she's ever had and you don't believe it?
Constantly.
Like you think that's just like the lie that like the common goals? Like let me stroke your ego a little bit.
I think that honestly, that is constantly on my end, like in my head.
Have you ever believed it?
Never. I've never believed it.
I have when
like if you got told it during like mid stroke, would you believe it?
No, most definitely not. Because I be telling bitches I love them all the time. Mid stroke. No, that's a damn.
Wow, you throwing out the L word like that? Damn.
I only believe it.
That's a damn lie.
I love you.
I only believe it when I'm with chicks that I'm in a committed relationship that I know I can trust them. So if they say something and I'm like, you know, and I've set the expectation, I don't want you to pet my, you know how I am. Yep. So I would rather you not lie to me. Yep. So at that point, then yes, like I would believe that I'm doing my job. But if it's just like we're just starting or we're not even in a relationship, it's just casual, no, I don't believe it.
No, never believe it. What about you, Ghost?
Never believe it, but
what was the moment you were like, all right, now I understand what I'm working with?
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
I guess I never have because I don't ever try to just ram it. I go in different directions.
No. But like, you know what you like. You know what you got.
I'm working with.
Yeah.
When I started wearing sweats,
okay,
and then I started getting like, oh,
okay,
hey, chill out.
It's a good one. Powder.
when you get the random looks,
Yeah.
like I understand it's the season for the reason,
Yeah, well,
and the wind must be breezing because your ass is teasing. Give me some of that. I want to say like I still don't believe it, and I want to say like it's because like I want to say like I'm brainwashed by porn.
Yeah, we
Same-
all are.
And when
Same
you
here.
and when you watch porn,
These niggas
you know what I'm saying, like,
big, bro.
like,
bro.
like you know what I'm
It's
saying,
ridiculous.
Like, it's
not
ridiculous.
possible.
But the
It's
thing,
not
the
possible.
thing is that like what you fail to realize is the porn is that it's the same like 8 dudes,
Yeah.
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 right?
Yeah.
Like it could be 15 different females, but it's the
Mandingo.
same 4 dudes.
Oh no, you get used to seeing them.
You know what
But
I'm
you
saying?
still
Like
think
at that
everybody's
point,
like
at
that.
that point, you like, I'm not Lex Steele. I'm not that one dude from all the Bang
Mandingo,
Bros
yeah.
videos. The he looks almost Spanish.
No, but I mean,
more-
there's a lot of amateur porn out there now too.
but
so.
I'm saying like obviously there's an anomaly in dicks range in various of sizes. But I want to say like that the point I knew I had the juice was when women started confessing that shit to Andre. like it's one thing when you sit there like when I'm railing it and you like, all right, oh my god, it's so great, whatever, like yeah, whatever, bitch. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I know I'm catching my nut at some point, so I'm good. But it's like when there was nothing to gain from it, and they just randomly run up to Andre and they be like, oh, his dick's like this, and he's looking like, bitch, I don't fucking care. But the funny thing is, he has to look. He's be like, I've heard that before. Like, it's a bad combination of shit. But it's just like, oh, all right. Like I feel like Tupac. Like I know I got the juice.
Oh, you got the juice?
Like I don't know. Women tend like I don't know.
Not call you back.
No, they tend to get frustrated because they be like, "Oh, size don't matter." But then you go around and you call them and you be like, "Call them out." You be like,
Like I don't.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about
Listen,
big dicks and this, that, and the other.
listen. Like women saying size don't matter is like men saying that tightness don't matter. Like
I don't think a man ever
you
said
say
that,
what
though.
you say
I
that.
don't think a man ever said that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like.
It's the polite thing to
No,
say.
no, it's what you say to make the other person comfortable, so that they're willing to be more, I wouldn't say involved in the sexual activities that perspire afterwards. I mean, again, if you got a small dick, I don't think there's any chick that's gonna really like, honestly, like, she might fuck with you because she loves you, but it doesn't mean she's pleased in a sexual aspect.
But then you look at some of like the what are they called, the dildos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the like the little rabbits and shit. Them shits are small and they can.
Yeah, but
that's about clitoral stimulation.
But a rabbit usually got two sides. One that just penetrates the vagina just enough to hit past the wall to where the G spot is, and then it's got that little vibrating thing that hits the clit.
Yeah.
So I mean, and again, like we talked about that once about like how dudes eat vagina. Like if you just stick your tongue inside the vagina, you're not doing it right,
Right,
because
yeah, of
that's not
course.
what a
You
woman
got
gets.
nuzzle with the button.
This man
Trying to get facial hair.
Well,
Is that why you got a beard?
Yeah, that's where my beard came from.
Ghost,
So-
you need some pointers.
let's be clear. Let me go ahead and be clear because I feel like everybody looking at me like my dick's super small. It's larger than average.
Listen,
I'm gonna put that out there.
No,
Ain't no one was looking at you like that. I
nobody.
asked the question.
Nobody-
because I was
But I still have
curious.
feelings of
Listen.
inferiority.
I don't think anybody here cares what your dick is like. But I'm just saying, like in general, like if a woman tells you size don't matter, she probably lying. Like she
every
may
woman,
she but
faithfully says that, and so
No,
it's
no,
like
but-
either
but-
they got together was like we go tell
no,
this lie.
but look, I've had women tell me that size don't matter, but then they be like, girth matters afterwards. Like like they always switch it up. The point is that like you can separate love from sexual pleasure,
This is true.
right? So I could love you, and that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman could definitely love you. You're a provider, you're a nurturer, whatever it is, a woman could love you. A dude could love a female, like either or. But when it comes down to pure sexual pleasure, like it ain't, maybe it's not the length or maybe it's not the width, but you gotta have a shape. I guess that'll be more of what I'm saying, compatible with the female. So the chick may want like an oblong, maybe she wants
they love the curve,
like a rectangle. You know what I'm saying? Something that's like long, and maybe she wants more of a square, which is wider. Maybe she wants a fucking triangle that's wide at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like every dick is different, every vagina is different, and it's gonna be
like snowflakes.
You never know what your fit's gonna be. But anybody that tells you
your sleep number,
yeah, exactly. Dicks and vaginas is like sleep numbers. I think. Hey, wait.
Say this, and now I want to produce a sleep number video, but about dicks.
I believe that there is going to be our topic for the podcast. What's your sleep number? Because everybody got a different thing. Because again, like. You can't tell me you've been with. I mean, everybody here is sexually experienced, so you can't tell me you've
Not
been.
Me, I'm holding myself for marriage.
Shut the fuck up. You've been with chicks where you hit the back of the wall, and you've been with chicks where you throwing a hot dog down the hallway. Yeah. It just happens,
and that's not a good one.
But what I'm saying,
you
like,
can't even stay
but
hard
almost.
like, God damn.
Look, this isn't the shame a chick, because a chick could say the same thing. She's been with dudes where she felt that shit,
like,
and she's been with dudes that feel like they got an earthworm digging through the fucking dirt. Like, you trying to cultivate the plant here, or are you trying to plow the ground? What are you doing? We've all been there, and we've done that. You got to figure out your individual sleep number. So, I think that's what it is. Like,
so what happens if you fall in love with somebody and you don't have the same sleep numbers?
Then you're fucked. That my friend is called cheating.
Damn.
Look, they believe me. Why do you, if you honestly, right? And I've cheated before in my life, so like I don't want to say like I haven't, right? I'm not righteous. I've cheated in my life before, but why have you cheated? It's usually because of pure sexual tension, right? Somebody entices me in a sexual way. I want to go see what that's like. Maybe it's better for me. Like, I start lying to myself. Like, hey, it could be a better life over there. I've cheated before. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time it's based on a pure sexual need, right? You know, in most relationships, sex gets boring after a while because people don't keep it up. Blah, blah, blah. So that's what it is. Now, but if you had somebody that was fucking hitting your needs every point, you probably wouldn't cheat. So people need to stop lying with themselves. Be like, oh, size don't matter. This don't matter. It's about that I love you. I love you means I'll put up with you. When you acting crazy as fuck, I'll put up with you. When you want to get in one of your fucking moods, I'll put up with you. Right? That's love.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a sexual need and I need my dick sucked, I need my dick sucked. Like, if you need to be 8 now, like, you need to be 8 now. Like there's a complete difference between loving somebody and being sexually pleased with somebody. And people a lot of times don't realize that, or they try to take the higher road and be like, it ain't about sex. But there are only 2 creatures that fucking have sex for pleasure, right? I think it's us and dolphins.
Yeah.
Every other creature,
But how do
literally,
they even know that.
I don't. Hey, listen. I don't
mean,
know. I don't know.
listen,
Listen,
No,
my man.
based on, because most species have intercourse when the female of that species is primed to give birth, or like there's biological tells that say, hey, I'm ready to
Ovulation.
basically. Yeah. So like the human comparison would be we only have sex when a woman is ovulating, basically, to get her pregnant. Us and dolphins do it whenever the mood suits us.
Okay.
Other species only do it during that ovulation period, which indicates it's for the act itself and not because like they're in heat or like
I also think
ovulating.
it's because like it's to encourage the spread of your species. If you only have sex when you're doing that, you're only having blah blah blah.
Well,
obviously,
I feel like it feels good,
beings,
obviously, to most parties involved, because if it didn't feel good, there would be no incentive to do it.
But that's what I'm saying. But
that's not true, because there's there's a small percentage of women who, for them, their nerves are crossed, and what should feel as pleasure during sexual intercourse is actually routed as pain. So like the wave of pleasure a normal woman would feel, they actually feel pain. And they still try and get down as much as they can take it. Sorry, just to drop that on you.
Okay.
Look, I don't know what to do with that. My man gave you some knowledge.
Right, I don't know what to do with it. Like at this point, I'm a little
So are we calling this what's your sleep number?
Yeah, let's go with what's your sleep number.
Everybody, what's your sleep number? What's your sleep number? 69?
Yes, absolutely.
Legendary.
Yeah, but are you cool with a 69?
I am.
Because you said you don't like your dick sucked.
I don't, but 69 is pretty eventful.
what do you call
don't. I just feel like you ain't got the right head. In all your life, you ain't got the right head.
No. I believe it. You must got an ugly dick.
I know a head doctor, boy.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with he got an ugly dick and bitches just don't want to touch it.
He don't want to look at it.
You ever had that? You ever had a chick look at your dick and then she be like,
my dick pretty. Might not be the biggest.
I usually
but it's pretty as a
I usually get the you're gonna choke me with that, and I'm like, no, I won't. And then
see, I don't get that. And I can be a man enough to say I don't get that, but I do get. Oh, your dick pretty. I get that a lot.
You draw faces on it and shit.
Yeah,
mascara.
That bitch could win a
contest.
contest.
My man got the Katy Perry mascara, cat eyes on it.
That bitch can win a contest.
All right,
that bitch can win a contest.
So anyway, like I want to thank everybody. This episode 25, and it's a little
weird.
It's a little into the personal psyche of a man. So if you're a female, like you're probably thinking like, maybe I shouldn't fuck with dudes anymore.
Man. We toxic.
We toxic.
Hey, just remember, like, we're the toxic dudes that hopefully we get Honeybee back for episode 26.
Set us straight.
So,
yeah.
Right? So you
what's your toxic sleep number?
What's your toxic Rick, baby?
Everybody's gonna be looking at the floor. We can't even look her in the eyes. Be like,
hey, yeah, we're all like this. Like looking over to the only one that's gonna look her in the face is probably gonna be Ghost, wondering where the fuck his mac and cheese is at.
Mac and cheese.
That's all you've been talking about for like 2 weeks.
He was very excited. He was very excited for the mac and cheese.
I was too. I was ready to give up keto for the mac and cheese.
listen.
I was like, you want me to eat the mac and cheese? I'll eat the mac and cheese.
You want me to eat the mac and cheese?
That is like literally like term for mac and cheese, right? Like we're not making any innuendos.
No,
anything.
it's literal mac and cheese.
I just wanted to make sure like we were all on the same page. Like I'm literally only here for the mac and cheese.
That's
like,
it,
is that the next shirt?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm here for the mac and cheese.
I'm here for the mac and cheese.
Literally only here for the mac
not
and
for the toxic sleep number.
Oh my god! Like, can you imagine that? What's your toxic sleep number? And on the back it says 69.
This is
oh
the shirt.
My god!
This is the next shirt.
Like I swear to God, we keep coming up with shirts, but nobody's fucking buying.
Ain't nobody buying this shit.
It's okay.
No. So as we end the podcast again, I want to say thank you to everybody who listens. If you subscribe to the Patreon, I'm definitely thankful of you. If you bought any merchandise from us, I'm thankful of you. I want to give a shout out to Nasty Nate once again.
With his nasty ass.
Hey.
Well, I mean,
listen. You're not allowed to listen. Nasty Nate is my guy.
He's your guy.
You can't get on my guy like that. You know, a good listener to the podcast.
That was a good thing.
All right. So say
his
something
name is Nasty Nate.
Hey, listen, you better watch out. He catch you when Squirrel Master ain't looking. He gonna want that cocktail fruit.
Oh my god!
I didn't get none of that.
Continue wrapping up.
Anyway, shout out to my aunt buying merch. My aunt just bought 2 new shirts. She bought a ghost shirt and she bought the new Sacrifices t-shirt. The Sacrifices t-shirt is going to be a limited run. It's only going to run through 2021. Like at the beginning of 2022, I'm taking that shit down.
I think we should do that with all our merch.
Damn, hold on.
No,
I don't get no permanent merch. The fuck wrong with you?
No, not this. But the thing is, the Sacrifices is a limited edition, right? Because we make sacrifices. Like I need people to get it now. Okay. It needs to be vintage. Yeah. It's honestly like it's one of the nicest shirts I designed. You know, like I designed all the shirts. So like obviously the Styles by Dre hasn't sold yet.
It's coming. Coming.
The ghost bro you trash shirts. We sold a couple. I think we sold 1 or 2 of the toxic shirts. You know, but I know that I've already released the Sacrifices shirt. We got 1. I'm probably gonna buy 1 just because I like the design of it. Is just so epic. And then I love the fucking "I can't save you" on the back.
That's classic.
Hey,
it's pretty good.
Listen. The design of the shirt is nice. But again, like because I don't want to give you like it may come back like in vintage runs, but I think we're gonna run until the end of 2021 just to see if we can get some traction behind it. Because that was probably one of the greatest shirts I've designed. Yeah. So if you need it, get it at 2dabcrew.com/merch. Use the code in August Sacrifices with an S, and you get 15% off. If you're on the Patreon, you got a special code for a bigger discount. If you want that bigger discount, all you got to do is subscribe to the Patreon for $5 a month, right?
You'll be saving more on the shirt.
You'll be saving more on the shirt, number 1, and number 2, you get all that exclusive content. Like I want to say there's almost like 4 or 5 hours of exclusive content on the Patreon so far.
Nasty content.
That real nasty shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You thought this was
all
nasty. Like I'm talking about bend you over, sticking in both holes, nasty shit.
Yeah.
All 3 holes.
Yeah. all 3. There ain't 3 in the back. The fuck? What the hell are you doing?
Oh my.
Jesus Christ. Obviously,
And we got a new Patreon goal. Once we reach 100 patrons, we'll take a trip to the dungeon.
Listen, we taking a trip to the dungeon way before we hit 100 patrons. Because we only got 6 right now. God damn it!
That's why
have a field trip to the dungeon.
That's why it's a goal.
But anyway, thank you everybody for supporting the podcast. This is episode 25. We probably got at least 10 more episodes in us by the end of the year. So if we can do that, that's a great increase over last year. We're almost at 2,000 streams, so please tell a friend. Get them on the podcast boat. If you want to be a guest, 2dabcrew.com/guest. I mean, everything is on 2dabcrew.com. Like, I know we were making a joke, like, oh, the BP_2dab. Like, that's if you want to follow us on Instagram. You also got 2dabcrew on Instagram. You also got Only Giraffes on Instagram. That's basically all you get because not a lot of people use Snapchat or Twitter and shit like that. Mostly different demographic. But please follow us on all the other things. No Shave November is around the corner. So if you believe in that, like you don't shave during November, but you already need to have like an established beard by November. Because you don't want to be like going through that stubble through November and then in December shave that shit and then it'd be a waste of time. Like start growing that beard now. Get it to November where that shit's looking nice and flourished and get your beard products from where?
SouthBeachBeard.com.
SouthBeachBeard.com right now. And you can get some exclusives over there. Keratin beard oil, which not only softens your beard, but also straightens it. So your shit's looking right. So in November, when all these dudes got the stubble, you could have that fucking beautiful beard. And guess what you're going to get? All the bitches. Right?
How many of the bitches?
All the bitches. Thank you, Andre, for asking how many of the bitches. We just got to clarify. You go get all the bitches, and we go hit you with a peace.